What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm Glick, as always, hanging out with two of the three other men that make up Nonsensical Nonsense. We got Jeffrey in the house. How you doing tonight, sir?
I don't know. I can't see you because you're called camouflage. You blend in.
That was the whole point. I figured if I was camouflaged tonight and nobody could see me, I wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings,
Maybe that.
and I wouldn't melt the snowflakes that like to come in. Just saying. The other gentleman joining us, as always, the one and only Tony D. What's going on, brother? How you been, man?
What's happening? Riding away, trying to stay
Wakanda
out the
forever.
car trouble, sitting at home and all that shit. I got a bad start on my car, so I ain't been to work in a couple of days. Jason can't go to school. I need grocery money, starter money, I need a mechanic, all that shit. How's everybody doing?
Ah, man, what kind of car you got?
2013 Equinox.
Where's the starter at on the
Say
Equinox,
like
Jeff?
bad
I've
'cause
checked.
it's a Chevy.
I own a Chevy. What are you talking about? I've changed a few
I
starters.
know, but
Yeah, no,
I was gonna
I was
give
just
him
thinking
shit
like,
because he bought a Ford, but then
no. I was gonna say the starter isn't too hard. I've changed a few starters out in my time, and I'm not even a mechanic.
starters are easy.
It's like what, two
Well,
bolts and a couple
however,
wires.
You are correct. However, in a lot of the new cars, for
It's all
instance,
computer.
no, you and I were talking about. I was looking at Range Rovers, and there are some where in order to change the starter, you have to take the body off.
The who?
The body.
Oh yeah, in the foreign cars, yeah, you got to do silly shit
Some
like
cars.
that.
Well,
Yeah, not so-
I can't remember which car it is, but there's one car where literally the starter is so buried deep, you have to pull the entire engine just to pull the
Well,
starter.
that's
And it's
like the oil
that
filter.
engineer, some mechanic slept with some engineer's wife. He's like, I'm gonna get back with everybody.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's like
Yeah.
the shit.
Hello.
The oil filter on my car to change the oil. What's going on, Tina? You got to go. You know how typically it's like on the bottom of the engine.
Right?
Well, here you go up a little bit, and then it goes
Thanks,
in,
ma'am.
and then
Yeah.
comes up. So you have to have a special tool to change the oil in it. Well,
Yeah.
to buy that special tool, it's like $100. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, I can't even save money on an oil change because, of course, my car, you can only put the
Hey,
synthetic
Tina.
oil in it. So,
Right.
Well,
so
there's well, it's like the issue I ran in with fixing that pipe my kids broke. I mean, granted, I
yeah,
was able to fix it for a heck of a lot cheaper, but the tool alone was $150.
Oh, there goes Christmas.
Well, no, actually, I actually fixed it by buying this. I bought a tap.
You tell kids that. Make them
I bought a
behave.
3/8 tap and tapped the line
Tell
and
the kids
threaded
that.
in
Make them
a fitting.
behave. There goes
God,
Christmas.
you ain't kidding.
The Grinch will be here with your little
I already
crazy
told
ass.
I already told them they owe me money.
That's right. Get to cutting grass.
I don't know. I don't
Dust
have a
in
whole
the
lot of
house.
grass to speak about, but
Dust the
I'm gonna
house.
give them I'm gonna give them a pair of tweezers and they can pick the weeds in the garden.
there you go.
Emmanuel.
What's up, Emmanuel?
What's going on, Emmanuel? But with that being said, like I said, welcome to the show, guys. Mike will be joining us momentarily. What's going on? He is. We were talking yesterday. He said he might be a little bit late tonight. I said, no worries. We'll get the show rolling. We'll get the show started. Well,
Wednesday is one of those hard days. It's like I literally finished work 5 minutes before we started.
yeah. Well, he had parent teacher conferences today. So
I was assuming that already.
yeah. So he he'll be here momentarily.
No, I don't know about you, gentlemen, but I've been seeing bromances everywhere, and I'm like, "Ooh, break that down, break that down." I got some good curveballs for Saturday. Thank you.
I got a couple of great ones.
And
My
not
list is
even
already
curveballs,
ready.
but there's ones that I was like, "Ooh, didn't think of that. Glad I did."
My list is
And
already ready.
well,
Well,
my
before-
list is ever changing because I
Yes.
keep thinking of new ones. That's the problem. Is I'm like, "Oh, that's a good one. Gotta take out that number 3."
There's some great ones out there, honestly. Yeah, you're right.
Before we get too crazy and overtake the show with that nonsense,
Yeah.
if you guys aren't already, feel free to give us a follow on all social media. That way, if you'd like, you can vote in the starting 5 lineups that we do every week. We do one for not only ourselves, but the Chatters Box. They get involved as well. So you guys can go there and you can vote for your favorites. Not necessarily your favorite person, but your favorite list.
Damn you, Tina.
Because I know I'm nobody's favorite
Yeah.
person, and somehow I've won every one except for one. So,
Damn you, Tina.
and I don't know why you were sitting. Why are you attacking the Chatters Box, Tony? Why are you going after Tina
is
instead
my
of trying to
target.
come after us? I
To
appreciate
hell
the
with
fact
you,
that
first of all,
that
Tina
you're not
has
even
monster
trying.
choices. I love her choices. She is a challenge. Getting your
She is a
title, I
challenge.
made that win, but she has great choices and great challenge. I am on her ass. I cannot emphasize it enough. She blew my mind with her picks over the past.
Let
2
me
times.
remind you: 7 of 8 starting 5s.
Yeah, but
I've
you know
won.
what? I have a
I am the
comment about
challenge.
this 7 of 8. Okay.
I just
A,
got here.
calm down. B,
You still haven't done anything.
when it comes down to it,
I'm funny.
90% of the votes, and this is not like you thirst trapping out and begging for votes, but a lot of them are your followers.
They said
And
I didn't.
that's fine. And it's because
Not really.
you put it out on your account.
Look at his
But
face.
I don't put it out on my
we have-
account.
No. I'm not complaining. Calm down. Before you get all snowflaky and melt.
I'm not getting
what I'm
snowflakey, but
saying-
I don't put it out on my
my God.
account.
No.
It's on our account.
No, but
Our
you know what I
accounts.
mean. You know what I
Nonsensical
mean.
nonsense.
You know what I mean. My point is, when the total of all votes come in, and it's only totals up to like 15,
Yes,
not really a challenge.
when I finish.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
still.
I'm saying? But
Okay.
when we start getting hundreds of votes, that's when it's really I'm going for the gold kind of thing. Because and for instance,
Those
Tony's
sounds like the
votes.
words of a
Tony's
loser
no no no
who
no no
are
no
0
no
and
no
8.
no. Once again,
Cam
Cam
Dowd, how you
has
doing?
voted for everybody.
Cam
once
Dale,
again.
excuse me, how you doing?
Cam very rarely votes for me,
No,
prick.
but he did this time. But
Yeah, he did this
but
time.
the one thing that I noticed is some people are voting just to throw up a name. They don't really check the list,
Well, I
and
was gonna
they're
say
doing their
something
own
about that.
disservice. But
I was gonna say
because of
that.
you know,
I'm just here to have
from
fun.
what I can see, I got like one vote, and I'm like, come on, I got Andy in red, folks.
You had more. You had more than one, I was gonna say something about that. If you go and campaign for somebody, say on TikTok, and you tell people to go vote for a certain person, at least tell those motherfuckers to give us a follow on TikTok and at least look at the other list, not to go in there and vote within less than a second and vote for the
God
person
damn
that
it!
you told them, oh God. And down goes Joe.
I
You lit
Drop
himself on
yourself
fire.
down for a
You
second.
lit yourself on fire, didn't you?
Oh, a second.
no, he spilled Coke all over my fucking computer.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit.
I just
Yeah,
did that the other night.
Christmas really isn't coming for those kids. But yeah, at least throw a follow our way. At least take a look at the other list. Just don't vote for one person because somebody told you to.
I ain't saying shit.
It's fine. I don't care who y'all vote for. But put it in a bag of rice. I noticed that this week, and I was like, y'all didn't even look. You literally came in and just bink, 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 and then you're not even following us. That's even more fucked up than anything else. Give us a follow. Help us get our numbers up. God damn. But I specifically took stopped putting it on my social media, and it only goes on to Nonsensical Nonsense for that reason. Because I don't want people to just see my name or whatever and then just vote for me without actually looking. And I've been doing that for the last few weeks.
We would get real heated if we put the list on our own pages and all of our friends started voting for our shit. That would be a mess.
Oh yeah.
That would be an absolute mess. I spilled alcohol
Well,
on
I
my
mean,
computer last month, and that's what I'm going through. What he's going through right now. So yeah, I understand.
yeah. No, it would. I mean, it would be cool if people were coming in and actually looking at the list and voting for the list, and not just because, all right, Tony's my boy.
Of
Here's
course,
500 votes. You know what I
and
mean?
that's one of the reasons why my choices. I try to spread it out so hard and dig so deep, so you can grab the attention of people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's the kicker. I want the choices
And
to
that's what
grab everybody's attention.
that's
You
why
gotta have the mind blower.
when I post on different I didn't even get the social media out there. But when I post on social media, I always put in the caption or above it, who's got the best list. You decide. You pick the winner type deal. I don't, but and then what I want to start doing across the board, just to make it easier for everybody to vote and for myself to calculate. I know it's not a lot of numbers right now,
Yes.
but I'm just going to start putting our names like I do on TikTok. I put our names in the comments, and then just people can just like it. So I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
to start doing that on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook as well. But speaking of social media, we are on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday evenings when we do the live shows, the live recordings, I guess you could say. And you can get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere. Those are just the big ones, the four big ones that we're on.
Why Blaze? Why? Why Blaze?
And
Why?
you can
I have
listen
no
to
idea.
every single episode there. And you can always email us if you'd like at nonsensicalnonsense podcast@gmail.com if you guys want to get in on the starting five, because we do open it up to you guys, the listeners, so you guys can get in there and give us your list, and we can put them out there and let people vote and tally that, and we can see who the winners come out of there. Or you want to email us and tell me that I suck, like some jackass did last week or the week before, which I turned out to be Cam, and I thought it was either Cam or Mark.
Blaze, you're an idiot, but that's pretty good.
Jesus, See, this is what happens when you let people smoke legally. I might as well get the belt. I don't know. Probably not. Like I said, there were some shenanigans this week. But I hope Jeff's able. Oh, there he is. I was just gonna say. I
Yeah,
hope
I
Jeff's
want to
able
make
to
sure
make
his
it back
laptop
in.
working.
You good?
Uh,
He's
Did
pissed.
you murder your son?
everything seems to be working. I'm about to.
He's pissed. Fully understood.
A little bit.
It's that whole, hey, Dad, I need something. Okay, wait, give me a minute and I'll get it.
Yeah.
And then he just reaches over, grabs the case he's looking for that is wrapped around my drink glass. And then I just slowly the glass tilt over and spill.
That shit
Then you
sucks.
Judy chop him right on his
Now my
freaking
list
head.
is messed up. Oh, you ain't kidding.
Your list was messed up before you started it.
Yeah.
I only have one thing to say about your whole spiel, that your whole speech that you went on, Jeffrey. A, what the fuck are you doing smoking in the house? B, if you ain't first,
I'm not.
you're last.
I'm
In
not.
the
It's
immortal
not
words
lit.
of one Mr. Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you. Don't think you're gonna be the only one getting me in trouble. I'm gonna
Like
get you
I
in
said.
trouble. Tanya! Chef's breaking the
It's,
rules.
it's,
Again.
it's one of those
Yeah,
things.
again.
It's one of those things. It's like out of 15 people, it's not that hard to get the majority when there's 4 of us to vote. But when we start hitting in the thousands, then we'll see.
So what is your excuse to be when we're hitting into thousands and we're getting those votes and I'm still winning?
There won't be any. You'll
That I'm not
lose.
woke enough, I guess.
I ain't worried about you because you're too worried about beating the chatters box, Tony. I ain't worried about you.
I got to beat Tina. Tina's awesome. I got the face.
She's
She's
got
awesome.
some good picks.
She has some excellent picks.
The chatters box all had some really good picks this week.
Yeah, they did. Go buy me a can of air tomorrow. Air this thing out. I thought I had
shot
one.
you in the
but-
face,
well, I got
you
the air
fucking
compressor. I'll
prick.
blow it out tomorrow.
Now you're gonna suffocate to death. How you like them apples?
Wow.
Well, them stink bugs. With the weather being up and down here in Ohio,
Yeah,
you know the assassin bugs, the little stink. Like the last 2 days, it was in the 60s. Yeah, Cameron. Speaking of, yeah, let me get to that. But the last couple days has been really warm up here, and then it got cold again. So last night I seen a stink bug on the ceiling, so I went and got one of Cash's Nerf guns and shot that motherfucker off the ceiling with it. And then there was just another one
Cameron,
on my
you did
curtain.
get it?
Yeah,
Send pictures. Put it up on the... I want to see
sent
it.
He sent me a couple pictures. Yeah, Cameron, put it up on.
Throw 'em up
Yeah,
there.
Cameron.
Throw them up on the page. Yeah,
I wanna
Cameron.
see it.
It actually looks really
I
cool.
designed a coffee mug, and literally as soon as I posted it, within 30 seconds, Cameron bought one.
Big ups to Cameron.
And, yeah, that's big ups. And then
Yeah,
Chris
she did.
yelled at me and
She
said,
did.
"Stop, dude! I don't have everything set up yet."
I did. I like that. Like our account wasn't complete yet, and all of a sudden you're throwing stuff up. You're sending links out. Cameron's buying shit. I'm yelling at him. He's like, "I'm buying a hoodie." I'm like, "No, the fuck you're not."
Oh, fuck that.
You can
Because we can't get paid for it yet.
I can barely get access to the account.
Right.
So no, actually, that is. I was working on the hoodie today. I am gonna get ready and post that link out on what?
Blazin said if you designed a coffee to drink from it and advertise it, I would, but I haven't ordered one yet.
You did a nice job designing it using the logo I designed.
No, but you know
It was
what?
a joint effort. It was a joint effort. It's still a cool
but-
mug.
Well, I want to see how the logo came out because it's actually
looks-
a picture
dude,
with a black background,
Yeah.
and I was worried about it showing the black background as opposed to a removed background If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. It looks really cool though. Here, let me see if I can find it. Cameron sent it to me
It
yesterday.
says it says shh, it's not coffee, and then in italics it says it's beer on one side, and on the other side it says nonsensical nonsense with our logo.
I just posted it in our group chat.
Word.
But so yeah, like I said, Mike will be joining us here shortly. Hopefully he's not too late, because I do want to get into the top 10, all that fun stuff. I want to announce the champion. I had a little bit of news tonight, if we can get to it, but of course I want to get into the second part of the
Right?
top 10,
I'm here to make
Oh yeah.
dreams come.
because that's
What do you want?
Seems
that's
like
that's coming up.
the top 10 kind of gets us distracted.
Well, lately I've been
You
I've
have the
been
lists of when each movie came out. Well, this one. And this one.
you're glitching. You might have to close some of your windows. Um, yeah, no, I've been trying to pick. I've been trying to, and I know that they've been 4-parters, 5-parters, this, that, or the other thing. I'm just checking on Mike real quick.
Right?
But
Wow, that's awesome.
right. But I've been trying to pick the lists that are going to be a little bit more intriguing. We can have a little bit of discussions about,
Sure.
and we could also maybe learn a little something. It's not every day you can say you listen to nonsensical nonsense and learn something.
You're right.
Cam. Congrats on the first one. It does look amazing. Holy shit. I'm impressed with myself.
Blazing, check us out on social media, and I'll post pictures of it. Um, yeah, that's the only thing. Like, we have merchandise, and none of us can afford to buy it.
Not right now. You're right.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
not even
hoping.
about that. It's like some of the stuff it won't send to me. I'd have to send it to like my mom and or FedEx it to me and all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Cam says I learned to tell my children not to be like.
Your kid, you. If your kids were like me, then they would be amazing. They would be awesome.
I'm an awesome role
Instead,
model. How dare you?
his daughter used to be terrified of me. I was the
Oh,
guy
I'm
with the
not.
scary voice, because she'd get on the headset when Cam and I were playing. His oldest daughter, Cam and I'd be playing Call of Duty, and I'd go, "Hi Gracie, what are you doing, little girl?" And she'd, "Oh, Dad, it's the guy with the scary voice."
This sounds like a pedophile
Hey,
voice.
but Cam would fuck with her, and he'd be like, "Hey, my friend wants to say hi to you," and she's like, "Is it the scary guy?" And he's like, "No, it's not." And then she get on there. It wasn't until just recently that
Speaking of,
now she's my friend.
It's me.
I have a quick story.
Now
that
she's
I'll
my
probably
friend.
get in
She
trouble
got mad at
for.
me because she was trying to teach me how to spell her name, and we were talking on the
Uh,
headset. And she was like G, and I was like B. And she's like, no, G. And I was like C. She's like, no, G, like J. And
Asshole.
I'm like, yeah, T.
Asshole.
that's a dick
Asshole.
move. No.
But she was
Speaking of
laughing.
dick
She was having
moves,
fun.
I have the win for dick move of the week. So my wife, with the kids being out of town, at grandma's, and she just getting home from town, we're out picking a few things up, and I said, "Hey, you know what sounds good? Let's go to Dairy Queen." So went over to Dairy Queen, and I got my Blizzard, and I finished it, and she was still working on hers, and I was like, "I'm gonna go outside for a cigarette." Well, where we sat was right by a window. And I come around and I tap on the window and I went, as a joke, thinking she would be like, "Ha ha ha, you're funny, fucker." She jumped and snapped her spoon in half.
Damn. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I laughed so hard that everybody in the Dairy Queen was like, "What the hell's wrong with a white boy?"
What's wrong
For a
what's wrong
good
with the little white
25
guy?
minutes straight, she was like, "Ah!" and snapped her spoon.
How you kill yourself laughing and being somebody else's man? You a mess.
Oh, it's so funny.
The joys. Yeah, that's like being a parent. I scare my kids all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
I see that.
the thing is with the kids being at grandma's, I didn't have anybody else to scare, so I was like,
Yeah,
well,
I,
you're
I
up to
was
bat.
I was I was scrolling through TikTok today, and there was a video that popped up, and it was like Dad of the Year award goes to this man right here, and it showed a dad walking through Walmart with his son and his daughter, and his daughter or his son was a little bit older. He looked like he was like 12, 11 or 12, and they're walking down. You know how Walmart puts like the pillows out in the big boxes in the middle of the
Oh
aisle,
yeah.
and they're walking, and the little girl gets a little bit ahead of them, and the dad just kind of starts to slow up a little bit, lets his son get beside him, and just
Right into
launches
the
him
pillows.
one-handed right into a box of pillows, and just keeps on walking.
That's the kind of shit I do. But I also get in trouble for my kids and I will wander away from my wife, and the next thing you know, we're sword fighting with the lightsabers in this
Oh yeah.
toys aisle. and,
Oh
and you'll hear over the loudspeaker, the toys are not for playing with.
yeah.
We're like,
Yes, they
I
are.
think they're talking to us.
When the girls were younger, when they would be like looking at like Barbies and all that stuff, I'd walk down the aisle and push every single button that there was,
Oh
and then
yeah,
just
I
walk
still
and
do
leave them
that.
in the aisle by
No, have you seen, them
themselves.
chickens? If you squeeze the chicken, it
Yeah.
screams. A bag of those, just give it a big old hug and walk away.
I
Because
would
they
literally
hang
Is
push.
the
them.
look? Is
They
it the
hang
look
them.
with it?
You don't even look. You just hug it, give it a good squeeze, get everything, so all the air is out. So when it goes, you just walk away like nothing.
Big ups to Cam for
death
saying
or
we got
something.
80 new followers up here.
Yeah,
Big ups to
Cam
him.
actually went through. I don't know how this kid has so many friends on Facebook outside of the fact that he's that one guy that just friend requests every when it comes up with like people you may know, and Cameron just
He's like
friend
request,
requests like
request, request.
9,000 people all in one sitting. But yeah, he
Unbelievable.
invited a whole bunch of new people to the Facebook page. I invited a bunch of people as well
Appreciate
this
y'all
week.
coming
So
through. Huh?
Blazing says funnier reaction from the people who randomly push buttons in a hospital.
well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend going into a hospital and randomly pushing
Hey, he's over
buttons.
there dying. Look at him. You ain't worth a
Beep beep
damn.
beep 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 beep. Oh, is this yours? Oh, I'm sorry.
What's this cord do? Beep, beep, beep.
Got the microphone. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
He had a good long life.
Did you see that one guy? He used to work at a Walmart, and he knew the code that to turn the loudspeaker on for everything. And he went into another Walmart, and he put in said code to the phone that all farted into it,
Oh yeah,
I
there's
would
a
have.
lot
and
of
caught him
those
on
videos.
security.
I would have hollered.
Banned from Walmart for it.
They
And I was
what?
like, they banned him, as in
Oh
you're
yeah.
not allowed to come back to Walmart again. And I'd have been like, you guys need to take a fucking joke.
There's
It's not.
a hey Joe.
Yes, you are a
There's a
Fortune 500
Hey, Mama Glick, how you
company,
doing?
but I don't work here.
Right.
yeah. No, there's a ton of videos out there like that. I mean, that's like when I was younger and I used to work at Kroger's. After I made a few announcements on the, I wasn't allowed to make announcements anymore because I never called it Kroger's. I always referred to it as Kmart or Odd Lots. I would be like, attention Kmart shoppers or Odd Lot shoppers. Today we have, or whatever. I would just pick random ass
Blue light
stores or
special, aisle
restaurants.
3.
Yeah, or just like random ass restaurants, and they're like, "God damn it, Click!" and
Right. Again.
they got that and the fact that
I
a buddy
did,
and I
I did
that,
something similar when I worked at Wendy's. We had what looked like a gas pedal on the floor, and you'd wear a headset, not unlike what I'm wearing. And so people would, when the car would pull up, it would trick the weight sensor of the car, and you'd get a buzz in your ear.
I like
and
doing
you
that
step
too,
on the
Blazing.
button, and answer, "Hi, welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you?" I would
Mm-hmm.
literally step on it and say, "Welcome to Wendy's. How may I help you?" And without anybody looking, I'd remove my foot. You cocksucker motherfucker, and just go off to everybody else in the room, going, "What the fuck is he doing?" Just
Yeah.
cursing everybody out. Like, that would be $3.75. Please pull around, you motherfucking cocksucker. And just lifted my foot off just enough so it wasn't going through. But my boss would think I'm cursing everybody out.
There you go.
I used to get a kick out
Yeah.
of it. but I
I
didn't work a
still do.
drive-through, so they never let me do it again.
Blazin said he like his favorite pastime of his was used to be crop dusted
Crop dust
people
in
at Walmart.
Walmart.
I
Yeah,
still do that. I
Oh
still
yeah,
do that. I do it at
everybody
Walmart.
does
I
that.
do it. I do it at work. Let me
oh
walk through
yeah,
a building when there's Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll,
just say I'm an
right.
aircraft mechanic, and it's part of the job.
yeah,
Right before class lets out, I'll mosey on down the hallway.
yeah.
Enjoy that, fuckers.
Tony, every time you mention that you're an aircraft mechanic, it reminds me of the scene from fucking uh, Fletch.
I haven't seen
You ever
Fletch
seen
in
the?
decades.
He's like, it's all about the ball bearings. And every time I can just see you leaning on the wing, going, it's all about the ball bearings.
All about the ball bearings. I mean, we had a
With those
challenge. We had a
butts.
challenge one day at work, and one guy cleared the whole plane.
Ooh.
The whole
There you go.
plane.
But the
You go
best part
inside of
about
one
that
area with
scene
the
is
fuel
he's
tank.
literally he's trying to act cool and lean on the plane, and he leans on the exhaust and it's hot. And he's like,
Idiot. Idiot.
you just see him touch it for a millisecond. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
and then he plays it off like nothing. That
Idiot.
movie cracks me
It's a
up.
fluffinator valve. Damn right.
Thank you.
Fucking Jeff.
Every time you say aircraft mechanic, anybody says aircraft mechanic, that's exactly what goes in my head.
The
Fucking
fuffinator.
Jeff.
There's that. There's that. What's going on, Tigers? I guess I should go put my Missouri hat on, make you feel more at home.
Yes.
Prick. Every time I have my Michigan hat on, he's like, nice Missouri hat.
Well, somebody said Minnesota one time. That'll really piss you off.
I tell you,
That one's been said, I think.
I'm
Wait,
grocery
I tell you
shopping while we're
what.
doing this. So.
Grocery shopping.
I'm
What are you doing?
telling
Online
you,
ordering?
do
Yes.
yourself a favor, check out The Neighborhood on Prime. Cedric the Entertainer stars a new show. Its second season's out and everything. It's called The Neighborhood. It's about a black neighborhood and one white family moves in. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Oh, that's got to be funny.
It's Cedric the Entertainer plays the neighbor, and the white guy is Dave, and he's he's from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and he's always like, "Hi, neighbor," and he's like, "Hi, Dave."
Showtime and grocery
He's so
shopping.
funny.
Tony is always doing something when he comes in here the first hour, either eating or. I don't think he's grocery shopping. And by grocery shopping, he's on Grinder looking at
Fucking
tiny,
grocery
muscled up
shopping.
Latino men.
Fucking grocery
Just
shopping.
swipe left, 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 left. Nope,
Mm-mm,
not
mm-mm.
not.
Izquierda,
No, not a,
izquierda, izquierda. Which is left in Spanish for those who don't know.
I don't.
I do, because I live in Mexico. So.
Son of a bitch, I hit the wrong button. All right, back page. Fuck.
But yeah. No, he's actually, it looks like he's online shopping, yes.
I am online shopping. I really am.
Well,
First to
go
start,
on
I just
to-
got to wait on the money and
If
the
you
mechanic.
go to Teespring / Nonsensical Nonsense, you can buy that mug. Just saying.
You can also get the leggings that you said you wanted so
Leggings.
much, Tony.
Are they out? Are they out?
Yeah, they're up. They're up and out.
I want the
Which
money.
ones? Mine or the ones you did?
I
You haven't done
am-
leggings. I did
I
leggings.
did. They never.
I work the whole plane, Cam. I work the whole plane. I work on F-15s.
Nice. It's because I did one where we're on the butt, just above the butt or just below the butt, has a Kilmore, you know the little guy looking over the edge, and it says Bob was here.
On the leggings?
Yeah, because it's hilarious. It
No, I
looks
just
like
did
it's
nonsensical
fine, but Bob was
nonsense.
here.
Yeah, just did nonsensical nonsense down the legs. And,
I got
and then
one
on
that
the
says
on the
nonsensical
back it
nonsense
has
down one leg,
words are
and on
hard.
the other it says words are hard down the other leg, and then Bob was here on the
I have to
left.
put whole nonsensical nonsense over the crotch. How about that?
It's actually harder to do that than you think because of the way you design.
I know female designers.
No, on the app is what
Couple
it
of
says.
extras. I need to stay No, I'm not avionics. I'm aircraft. I do aircraft, hydraulic, pneumatic work, depot, the whole thing. So I'm exhausted up here on purpose.
This is why I ask that all designs be ran by me before they're posted.
I got nothing to do with
Or
it.
by the
I'm
group.
telling you, I'll send you a picture. I have a picture I
Because
sent you. I thought.
because I sometimes forget that the three other guys who host the show with me are still in 7th grade and still have the maturity of a 12-year-old boy.
Hey,
Hey, I may be in 7th
I
grade, but I can
graduated high
read at an
school.
8th grade level.
I might have cheated, but I graduated high school.
So did I. Chris was there. Chris is my proof.
Apparently, according to my high school transcripts, I took 3 years of Spanish and got an A all 3 years.
How?
Yeah,
I wasn't even in my high school for
I have
3
the
years.
same thing. I took.
You walked into the
Spanish in high
same
school.
shit
I took
you
this
always
in
walk into. Why are you act surprised?
Good question.
Why are you?
Yes, Mama Glick. That's what my brother did in
I
the Air
don't
Force.
know.
Oh yeah. Your brother wasn't at my level. When you talk to your brother, tell him I'm more depot on F-15s. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I worked on hydraulics on 16s in the military.
Unless she's got a Ouija board, I don't think she's going to be able to do that.
She'll be able to tell him what I walk into. Tatted DMF Mamas, how you doing? Nah, you good, man. You good.
You're sick. You were sick. I didn't know you were sick. Same shit,
That's-
different day.
So,
How you doing?
that's because I tried to design too much in one day.
It could be that too. The website's not very user friendly.
Surgery for what?
No.
Tatted Mamas is going from Tatted Mamas
What
to
surgery, Ted?
Tatted Papa.
Oh, my condolences. I did not know. I'm sorry. Female issues fully understood. Make sure you recover,
Oh,
please.
sure.
Take your time. Recuperate properly.
That's just her way of saying she's getting a boob job to me.
No, it might be something else.
She's going bigger.
Some women that tell
She's
me that
going
they mean
stripper
something,
big.
they're
Don't worry.
getting another one.
I know.
They're getting another one.
No, I know.
Now, if you just get that, you're gonna be okay.
Stripper big. Stripper big.
Right.
What is stripper big exactly?
Oh boy, oh boy.
I don't know.
We gotta get you out the house.
Okay, get me out of the house. I have a preference in size, but I mean,
You don't know what stripper big is.
You're not going to the right strip club. That's all.
I was gonna say I used to work at strip clubs, and some of the girls were like, "Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
attractive."
that's what I was thinking.
Go-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take care
Go-
of that, please. Please,
Go
please,
back
yeah,
to
take
your
care of that.
doctor and tell them to fix that. Too big.
If you had to tell them that, that's pretty bad, right? Really want to push your
Yeah,
brother
that's-
through that vote, get nonsensical tattoo to crush your set. What the fuck?
What?
You
That's
watched
what I'm
too
on.
much-
That's what these guys are gonna have to do if they don't stop acting like little preverts and wanting to put their faces on the crotch of leggings and stuff like
never-
that.
I would never.
on the butts.
I have women that'll wear it if I got it.
I know there are
would be
women that will
curious
wear
to
them.
see how many we
Trust
sold.
me.
I have women who will wear it if I get that. I didn't say US.
Probably have more men that would wear them than women, but
No, I wouldn't. The men I
Yeah.
wouldn't get it for. They be on their own. That's why I haven't done it
Uh,
yet. Gotta be careful of your marketing.
oh, don't worry, I
We
won't
had a
crop
few
dust you,
rupture.
babe.
Whoa. Okay, serious moment.
I'll crop
Ma'am,
dust the shit out of.
I'm going to need you
DJ
to go to
though.
the hospital now and stay there.
Yep.
We can't have that. That becomes fatal.
How do you know she doesn't already have shit taken care of? Not everything
She
is
said
as
she
serious
had
as you
a
make it.
few rupture. That concerns
She's
me.
also been sick, and she said she has to have surgery. So how do you know she hasn't already been taken care of?
So I hope they get her in there ASAP before it turns lethal. That's not good.
Dr. Tony in the house.
You're damn right. I give a shit. I'll be studying motherfuckers. Need you get yourself together, please.
I play a doctor on TV.
Play doctor in the bedroom. What did the pro, motherfucker? That's at the pro.
I play.
Understood, ma'am. Understood.
The
Please take care of
Times.
yourself, man. I don't care how much
Critic
shit I
in the
talk
bedroom.
up there. When it comes to your health, I get real. I didn't want to say that either, Mama. Exactly. That's too much. It's too much.
You don't ever care
Please
about my
take care
health.
of yourself. Because you act like
You
you
don't ever care. I am healthy. I go to the gym.
feel like it. That doesn't mean you are.
Just because you drive by doesn't mean you go to the gym.
I
And
go
wait,
to the gym.
Go take
Yeah.
a shower.
Yeah,
get
I
your
go.
cozy. That's not going to the gym.
I walk in, say hi, and
I know.
I'm like,
Hi guys, proof I was here.
this isn't,
Selfie. Gotta
This
go.
isn't B-dubs. How did this
Running the
happen?
treadmill
This
doesn't
isn't
count.
Hooters.
Running the treadmill does
You know,
not
we don't
count.
have Hooters up here anymore. We used to have 3 Hooters up here
Really?
in the Columbus area.
There's
We have
there's
1
4.
Hooters in Ohio now.
There's
We have, I
4.
think we have 1 Hooters in Ohio now.
It's time
And
to fix
I
up
loved
again.
going to Hooters to get a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love the
American
Because
Deli.
outside, what's that?
American.
Well,
Deli.
Hooters outside of Philly had, for me, they had the best Philly cheesesteaks.
Yes.
Outside of
Outside
Philly.
of Philly,
Not-
like you said, yes.
yeah. No.
Actually,
No, trust me.
believe it or not,
We used to.
the
I've gone to
Hooters-
Philly before just for a Philly cheesesteak.
That's a shame.
And my point is what? The fucking what? And my point is what? About what?
Twin Peaks. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
See, I couldn't go to Hooters with you guys because you guys don't know how to act.
I do know how to
No,
act. They don't
you-
know what they did in the beginning. When they
when it
began, I
comes
would have been
to,
up
when
in
it comes to Hooters, I don't.
We're not going for the food.
No, you know what?
I'm going for the food.
I go for the food. I go for the food. I know it sounds a cliche, but if you'd seen some of the Hooters girls at the Hooters
Also-
here, you'd be like, "Yeah, we're here for the food."
I also read Playboy for their articles. Fantastic articles in Playboy.
They did have good articles. Let's be clear.
They
had
really
good
did,
articles.
actually.
They really have good fucking articles. Everybody will admit that. I don't care what anybody says.
I've
They have
always
good
gone
articles.
for the
That
food,
new
to be
article on
honest with you.
Playboy about how to connect your stereo, how to turn it on.
I wonder if there is one in there to tell me how to fix my record player because I'd really like to get that thing fixed.
What's wrong with it?
I got some loose wires in the back. I just got to take it apart and
I just
tighten everything up. Like everything works. I can go out there and I can turn the radio part on and the whatnot, and the record part spins. I just don't get any sound out of it. So I was talking to a guy, and he was like, more than likely you just got a connection that's loose or a connection,
Right.
you know, just from moving it because it's been since I bought it, it's been moved like 8 times. I ain't moving that motherfucker again. What's up, Jason?
New and approved Lego house.
Go ahead. He wants to show his Lego house.
Yeah, let's see
I
it.
think this is going to be my segment on every show.
Has he got another one? Because I seen the one he did yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it was.
He did some reconstruction on it. You dropped the driveway. You just dropped the driveway.
I know.
And if
You
it's-
dropped the whole damn driveway. Now nobody can
No,
get into
you
the
know
house.
what? That was the best thing about Lego is build. I never really. I built a couple houses, but I would always build a badass garage with cars.
I believe you. Blaze Buffalo Wild Wings has the great chicken tenders and the potato wedges. I love it. When I go there, that's all I need. The naked chicken tenders with the wedges.
You know what? Believe it or not, the
Well,
wings
I
I
get-
make at home are better than any of the wings I've ever had.
I don't know that Buffalo Wild Wings are the best wings out there, but I do like their wings. I love B-dubs. They're one of my favorites. I always get the boneless wings because I guess
wait a
I'm a
minute.
communist.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
know. That's what I've been
No,
told.
boneless wings
You gonna
are
eat that
not
last slice of
wings.
pizza?
They're fucking chicken nuggets.
They're not chicken nuggets. I'll give them tenders, but not nuggets.
No,
not
the
the ones at
chicken
the
tenders.
B-dubs here in Newark. Them fucking quote-unquote boneless chicken wings are like fucking massive and they're thick as hell.
The
You
boneless
want that
chicken
last
wings
slice
at
of pizza?
Hooters will gag you. They're
You don't-
disgusting.
I want it.
Okay.
I was not eating.
Hooters
they
has
got the-
disgusting wings.
They got the naked
The only thing I
chicken
went to
tenders.
Hooters
The
for
only
was
time, the
Philly
only time we
cheesesteak.
go to Hooters when we go for wings, we go on Thursdays because they got 2 for 1.
Hooters used to have a chicken sandwich. I haven't been in about 10 years, but they had a chicken sandwich. It's pretty good.
They got. I usually go in and get the. It's an appetizer. It's 4 It's 8 sliders, and 4 sets of fries. That's dope. And it's stupid cheap too. I mean, they're not huge. I mean, they're just sliders. But 8 of them.
Sliders will keep you from getting DUI. Let's be clear. They'll keep you from getting the DUI. Plain and
Well, that's the
simple.
great thing about B-dubs or we got Roosters here in town. If you're gonna go have a few beers, you can get. There's no rhyme or reason, and I'm not saying go get fucking blasted,
Ever.
but if you're gonna go have a couple beers with dinner, you can eat
You're welcome.
plenty of food in one sitting
Right.
and not worry about getting drunk.
Well, there was a place they had here that I missed. They closed it down. I don't know if they're going to reopen it because they closed it during COVID, but I don't think it's going to reopen. It's called the Sirloin Stockade. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet.
No, I just don't know. All you can eat
They had-
buffet.
they
Ghost
had-
pepper wings? Okay, woman, you are savage. I can't eat them.
Yeah, you tough.
They're too hot for me.
I mean, I like hot sauce and all, but ghost pepper, oof. Damn.
And even allowed to eat spicy things, I'm not because they're way too spicy.
They are spicy. You're right.
Even though I'm
I
allowed
mean,
to.
Chris could contest. I can eat a thing of uh, chilies right here on the show. I've done it.
Motherfucker ate like 3 cans of jalapenos or some shit one
Yeah.
night during the show.
They're called rajas. Rajas are basically they're chopped jalapenos with onion and carrot, all soaking in their own juice in a can. And I eat it with a fork. You're supposed to take one out, put it on your taco or whatever. I just eat the whole can with a fork and then drink the juice because it's awesome. But I pay for it the next day, next 2 days.
Thank you.
pay
I was
for
about
it.
to say. I was just waiting.
Yeah, I pay for it because
was
my
just
ass
waiting.
shoots fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna hard pass on that one, boys.
Fire.
See, Buffalo people in Buffalo are
but it
like the
doesn't
rest of
like
New York.
The taste doesn't bother me. It's not hot.
The rest of New Yorkers about pizza. They think Buffalo has the best
What's up,
wings
Jack?
on the
Thanks for
planet.
follow.
They're good, but I don't think they're the best.
Well,
The pizza's trash in New
when
York.
it comes to when
I
it
said
comes
what
to
I said,
food,
Tony. You heard
You
me.
gonna share mine,
I said it
son?
again.
I will
said it
shave your
again.
beard. The hell is wrong with you?
Watch your mouth.
You fucking die. Breaking news: Tony tried to shave Glick's beard and got killed.
No, but,
He was running away like
when it
Ricky
comes to
and Boys in the
when it
Hood.
comes to food,
Glick shot him down in the streets.
No, but when it comes to food,
The
it's so
blasphemy out of your
subjective.
mouth.
It's
Don't
so
forget,
subjective
my
because
lady loves
everybody's
my beard
palate's
and is.
so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's stuff my wife.
Yeah, we ain't
eats
doing
that
that. That's
like,
why I said
I
hard
can't
pass.
believe you don't like this. I'm like, I can't believe you even remotely even think about eating that.
I ain't doing the one chip Pacquiao challenge.
I will do that in a heartbeat. I'm
Jeff
in.
will. I
Tina, I gotta be honest with you. The places that bake their
Blazing.
wings and then put the seasoning on it, it's actually better because I don't need all the breading. I want the flavor on the meat instead of all the bread to fill me up. So I understand that, but I gotta roll with it.
Nah.
No,
I absolutely.
I don't know about you guys. Have you seen that show on YouTube?
Mike might
It's
do it. I don't know what
called,
Mike's
Hot
feeling
Ones?
on. Philly
seen that show,
cheesesteaks
Hot
are the
Ones,
shit in
where they-
Philly. It's the home of the
they
Philly
eat-
cheesesteak. What are you talking
They
about?
have one wing that it's progressively gets hotter and
Oh
hotter.
yeah,
and
hot
hotter.
ones. Their
Yeah.
sauce
Hot ones.
progressively gets.
I would
Yeah.
totally fucking buy
Matt from
that extreme hot sauce that they got.
Matt from Blacktop Mojo was on one of those
Yeah.
YouTube shows like that.
Oh, no
There's
shit.
another podcast or something, and he did that. That motherfucker was eating the hottest
Hold on.
sauce that they had on the show and acting like it was guacamole. Wasn't
Seems
even
too much.
flinching at it.
No, Gary V.
Come here.
Gary V. demolished on that show.
This
But
is
I
my
would
new
totally do that
house.
show. That's cool.
He wants to show his new house, ladies and gentlemen, if you
That's
don't mind.
cool.
Show him the
Nice.
house, Jason.
This one has roller blades, so it can scan people to see if there are any bad guys or not. And if
I
they
was
are,
gonna
it just
ask about
drives
that. That's
away
cool.
so the bad guy can't get into a castle.
Gotcha.
Like
Yay.
it.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
No,
Yeah.
I am not. I am not in the one chip challenge. I can't say no anymore.
She talking
Oh,
about
I'm in.
ghost pepper chips.
I'm
Ghost pepper
in.
chips.
The one chip Pacquiao challenge.
They give you the one little package,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got one chip in it. I'm in.
What kind of
I'm
chip
in.
is it?
It's
just
ghost
some-
peppers.
Stupid hot ass freaking chip.
You win. You win. No ma'am.
I'll do
Jack
it.
started sweating. No
I'll
ma'am.
eat that whole
Exactly,
thing.
No.
that's the
Did you
one.
Mike might do it. I don't know. I don't do.
Because I love hot sauce. But
I have-
I have to be in the mood for it.
There's
I can't.
no
You can't just
for the
spring it
one
on my
chip
ass.
Yeah.
Nothing to
I
drink at all.
have really bad acid reflux. As much as I used to love spicy food and I used to eat it all the time, I can't do it anymore. It's the same thing with certain like ketchups, or if I drink a certain type of pop, instant heartburn, and it's all in my dude. It feels
Yeah.
like somebody is jumping on my chest. It hurts so bad.
Well, it feels-
So
it
I
feels
try to
like somebody's
avoid
pouring
spicy
acid
food.
up and down your throat. Yeah.
I used to
I-
love. I used to
I
love
chase
spicy food.
chase my hot sauce and my hot stuff with Pepto.
Yep,
I
you're
have-
glitching out.
I'm glitching.
Yeah.
Talking about some hot
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I seen it in there, and I've been saying no, and y'all still keep asking if we're gonna do it. I can't say no. If I knew other languages, I would say
I'm
no
saying
in
we
other
should do it.
languages.
Tatted mom.
You should do
let me
it.
be- Tatted, let me,
I
Tatted mom,
will.
let me be honest. There's a lot of things I'm
Unfortunately,
gonna
I
say
can't get 'em.
I'm not worried about, but that right there, I got a homeboy. He used to bring ghost peppers to work. He couldn't give them away. I can't. I can't.
I'll be in.
You
I'll be
win,
in.
ma'am. You the better woman. You the better woman.
Fuck milk. No, you don't need milk. Tad, you can't offer milk. You be a man and you fucking take it. Period. End of story. That's how it
Jeff's
is.
heard that more times than once.
Walk right into that one.
Yeah, I did. Fucking softball. Jesus.
Bang! I
Walk
pulled a
right
Babe
into
Ruth. I
that one.
called my shot. I pointed it out.
No, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we did the one chip challenge and you guys drank milk or apparently Gordon Ramsay said you're actually supposed to eat something sweet to counteract it. Like he was when he did the hot ones challenge, he was doing he was cutting up fucking donuts and eating
Yeah.
glazed donuts. But if you take anything to counteract it, I'm sorry, that instantly makes you a pussy.
The fuck ever. It's a ghost pepper.
I don't care.
I'll be a fucking pussy just because I'm not going to put one of the hottest fucking chips in the planet in my mouth.
Shit of the
Okay,
planet.
Jeff. Mr. Manly Man Jeff. Let's play another game. Let's trade
Okay.
punches in the face.
Well, see,
I'll go
that's a
first.
different kind of pain.
No, pussy.
Okay, we'll do
Be
it,
a
but I
man.
could use a bat.
I get to hit you first, though. I get to punch you first. But yes, you could use a
That's
bat.
fine, but I use that aluminum baseball bat.
Yeah.
That's that
Because I'll
bullshit.
already be back home and doing another show when you wake up in the hospital. Go, what the fuck?
I
That
don't
train hit me.
I don't know. I got in a fight, let's see, like 7 or 8 years ago. This guy hit me, and I was like, really?
Savagery.
Yeah, but was that guy willing to? Was that guy
He was
willingly
about your
say that he
size,
would?
though.
Did he willingly
He was
say
really
he would
good.
fight a bear or
Oh,
kangaroo,
he
an
kept
entire
talking
country?
shit, kept talking shit. And one day I
There's
was
some
like, all
really
right,
swole
I think you're a
kangaroos on the
badass.
internet lately. You might want to change your mind. These
Do
boys is
what?
walking around like this.
There's also some really swole ass
Swole.
people that walk around looking like that. But
Oh, speaking of, you guys got me on a new movie kick. I watched Tyler Perry's
oh,
Why Did
thank
I
you.
Get Married? 1 and 2.
Savage. Savage
And
movies.
Malcolm Jamal Ajayi White, that dude, Michael Ajayi White, holy shit, he cracks me up in those movies. That dude's got range.
He choked the shit out of her.
But the
He
only
choked the shit out of
problem,
her ass.
yeah, he did. But no, the best was when asshole tells his wife he wants a divorce, and she grabs that wine bottle and cracks him in the back of the head. I was like,
Janet
oh.
Janet Jackson should have gotten an
Janet
award
Jackson.
for that movie.
Yeah, the second one.
She was like, she said, get out there and take your AIDS with you.
No,
I've
I
never
did
seen
not
either one of
see
those
the ending
movies.
coming. However, at the end of the second one, when Janet Jackson's cornered by the late
Oh,
administrator
yeah,
at
yeah,
the college,
yeah,
and
yeah.
dude shows up, and I was like, really?
Yes.
Did we
You know they
really
had to do
need
it.
that cameo?
You know they had to do it. Hi, I was just wondering. No, she wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
No, you wasn't.
Everybody in the audience was wondering it because
Listen.
Janet Jackson.
How did we put you onto those movies?
Because you guys, I had never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
Agreed, Teddy Mamas. I agree with that.
I had
yes.
never seen him. And I was looking for, because you guys were talking about Medea is so funny as hell.
Her
I've
and
never
Tupac
watched
should
them
have
just
got it.
because I haven't gotten to it. And I was looking for something, and I was like, and I saw the preview for the second Why Did I Get Married? And I was like,
All
okay,
the
well,
movies.
if I'm going to watch this, I got to watch the first one.
All the movies that are out there. All the TV shows I've told you to watch. All the movies I've told you to watch.
Dude, this notebook
You chose those
is
two.
my list of movies.
All
That's
the
a
all the
notebook full of
good all the good recommendations
That's,
I've
that's a
given you.
list of movies.
That's what you chose to watch.
Okay, see, we got something to discuss tonight. Excellent. Go ahead and get to your points because I'm going to talk some shit with Jeff when you finish. I don't want to hold you up all night. We're already at an hour, and I know how
that
we
was
do.
my
This is
question.
going to be fun.
What's the best Medea movie to see?
I want to say Family Reunion.
For my first one.
I want to say Family Reunion.
Okay.
J Money
I have
was
to
good.
look it up because
What's going on,
the only
Jay?
one they have on Prime is Funeral.
No, Family reunion. Thank you, Teddy Mamas. Family reunion was deep. Family reunion was no, Teddy Mamas, no.
I really.
I already know what she's saying. No. I'm one of the big.
Damn.
Ooh, she got on my nerves.
Like
No,
a scalded fucking
tell
dog.
me you didn't want to beat dude's ass that told his wife to get off the plane and drive while him and that
Stop. I'm
20
sorry.
percenter.
Stop. I'm sorry. Teddy Mamas, you're wrong. You wrong. And she's over there dying. I know she's laughing at me. You wrong. She gets my nerves. I don't even know. Okay, this is the Tyler Perry
I'm
movie
hoping he
that
gets
has.
here so we can announce the
Yes.
starting five
We're
stuff.
gonna wait for him.
I'm
So you
hoping
can
he
shoot
gets
the
here
shit till he
soon. I
gets.
don't know
You
where
can
he
shoot
is,
the
Jay.
shit till he gets here, Glick. You sure you don't mind that? Okay, good. Jeff,
I'm going to break, so you can talk to yourself as
Yeah,
much as you want.
say. Hold on, let him finish his point.
Go ahead and
then we'll
finish what
break.
you want to say real quick. But we're gonna take a break here in just a minute.
this is my mic face.
Are you gonna storm out?
This is my mic face.
Where, are you gonna storm out too?
You
He's gonna
gotta
use his
see
mic
the
and-
Tyler Perry movie that had Bow Wow in it. That has got to have
Not
been
yet.
one of the most irritating movies. And Teddy Mama, you dead wrong. You funny, you right. That's hilarious, but you dead wrong because you know it. I don't know a man that couldn't stand her ass in that damn movie. I forgot the name of it. Can you put the name in the chat while it goes
I
commercial?
have no idea what you guys are talking
was
about.
gonna
I ain't
say.
never seen a single Medea movie. I've only seen like one Tyler Perry movie, and that was the Alex Cross movies. And I was just like, this man dresses up like an old fat black woman,
She
and now
irks
he's
my
fighting
soul.
an entire city by
Yes,
himself.
yes. She
I love the
irks
Alex Cross
my
movies. Don't get me wrong.
soul.
I
When
was
you
trying to
see
find
that movie,
those.
when you see that movie, Jeff,
No, I'm serious. But if you watch Why Did I Get Married, the first one,
yes.
tell me when it beat dude's ass. When he
Oh, he
tells
is
his
asking.
wife,
You
her
know what's
fat ass needs
crazy?
to leave.
Let me give
Get
you a
off the
fact. Let me
plane.
give you a factoid about him. I think his name is Richard Thomas or
I
Richard
think
T.
so.
something.
Something.
It's the Big Happy Family. Thank you. I will
Okay.
never watch that movie again.
That bad.
Watch it once and you're done. I'm not watching it no. His name is Richard Thomas. Richard. He went to Tuskegee when I was there. I didn't even know it.
Oh, no shit.
And a bunch of my friends know him. They was like, "You don't remember him?" I said, "No, I don't remember him being there." They said, "Yeah, he was in one of the other dorms." He never really hung out with us though, because we was in school. But Jesus Christ, Richard T. Richard T. Jones.
But
Richard
yeah,
T. Jones was his name. He
he
needed his
did
ass
really
whooped in that movie.
well. You were when he tells his wife, "No, you need to get your fat ass off the plane." I was like, "Motherfucker," and she just was like, "Okay." I
And
was
then he
like,
took all the money out of her bank account.
"Yeah," and I was waiting for Michael White to whoop his ass because that's when I see Michael Jai White, I think this dude's gonna whoop somebody's ass, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah, he's got some
And
killer movies. He's got some awesome action movies.
And the whole movie, he didn't throw one fucking punch. He tried to choke a bitch, but other than that,
I let me reserve comment. Go to commercial. Let me
but
reserve
that chick
comment. Go
was
to commercial.
annoying as fuck.
Tony was
Not
going to
worse
say
than old girl
sometimes you
that's
got to choke him.
listen, not as irritating as old girl in that Big Happy Family.
Oh, really?
She irked my soul.
Ooh, that's saying a lot because that chick, she's good looking, but man, her voice is shrill,
She
and you
was
just want
worse
to shit
than
the fuck
she
up.
was worse than Richard Jones in that movie.
Damn, that's saying a lot.
Listen, tell the mama said that shit made her head.
Damn, what the fuck?
You gotta see it, I'm telling you. You gotta see it. It was hilarious. Barry. I was like, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
you guys, real quick before we do jump to break, real quick.
Yes.
You guys talking about movies and stuff like that. And Tony, I know you said you're not on it yet, and you want to get on it. And Jeff, you need to get on it. You've got to watch Peacemaker. It's 8 episodes. You can fly through
Okay,
it.
yeah.
The season
I
finale.
might still be
The
on
season
tonight.
finale. God damn, if they didn't make a statement at the end of the season finale,
All
as
right.
far
You
as
talking about the
DC goes.
Postman with Kevin Costner, Teddy Mamas? I did see that.
The Postman?
Yeah, That was a good one.
That's
That was a
old
good.
as fuck.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Postman
Yes, I
wasn't
saw
that?
that.
Yeah,
That's Kevin Costner and
Postman.
what's his
It's
name?
like the
Um,
the
I've
the.
I know what it
Lorenz
is. I don't
Tate.
think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, you've never seen the Postman? It's like a
That was,
post-apocalyptical world,
yeah,
and
that was right around the
and
same time Kevin Costner made Waterworld. I watched
that
Waterworld and
is
I said,
true.
okay,
That's true.
Kevin, you need a timeout.
Yeah,
I love Kevin Costner, but I put him in timeout after Waterworld.
Waterworld. You know what? No,
When that movie came out,
I've seen
I
Waterworld
had a
more than
teacher
I've seen
that
the
asked
Postman.
us. She said, "Do you realize how possible that movie really is?" And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Which one?
Possible or
Waterworld?
impossible?
The dude had gills.
If the
Yeah,
polar
but
ice caps, if the polar ice
Oh,
caps
okay.
melted, that
the
could happen.
concept behind the movie, yeah. But I
Oh,
mean, you
okay.
also got to remember what, like 70 or 80% of the world is water, anyways.
Yeah,
Some silly
Yeah.
shit
So
like that.
imagine
it's three
if the
quarters.
ice caps if the ice caps melted, they said it's a possibility. It'd be mainly water, and it would be a damn mess. But yeah,
Oh,
he had gills. That's evolution. I just don't want to eat them animals. He was down there hunting that big old thing that came out the water looking like
Some
yeah.
of us
that
evolved
was.
from gorillas. Some of us didn't fully evolve from the gorilla.
Some of us didn't evolve from gorillas at all.
I did.
Go to commercial.
I stopped midway through.
You stopped midway through.
You're
This
gonna have
Christmas was
the
best.
strength and the power and the build of a gorilla.
No, but
These are
like
all movies. I found it for a whole ass dollar.
Peacemaker. My wife is actually getting ready. She's the Europe trip is coming up, so I'll run through Peacemaker during that.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
might run
it's
through
eight
it tonight.
episodes, but the season finale at the end. If DC didn't pull some shenanigans out of their ass, it's a good possibility.
Jay
Jay, you're
Money says
probably not
Chris is the
wrong.
first person in his family to walk upright.
That's probably a
That's
very accurate
debatable.
statement.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Tag
I
says
did have
she's
a guy.
got big
I did have a guy that I used to work with that used to tell me all the time. He used to tell me, "You and your gorilla built ass, Blick." I'm like, it is what it is.
Whoa.
See, every once in a while, him in the
She
park.
said
Every once in a while, you
your
do.
graduated a year and a half early.
Oh,
That's
shit.
impressive.
Nice.
Honor student.
We
That's
are
the
waiting
AP
on
Year and a
classes.
half
on
late,
Michael
so.
Cameron.
That's the AP classes. I know what that is.
I had a buddy of mine. He could have graduated a year early, but he decided against it.
I did too. I remember that. Being that knucklehead.
I graduated a year early.
Yeah, for what? Say what I said, for what?
I said pretty much the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. You could leave early, and you're like, no? I'm like, fuck, that's just a reason to sit around on your ass for a year.
Exactly.
Stupid ass.
No, that's
fans.
impressive.
Fucking my life up.
Hang low from the bottom to the floor.
I love that song.
Tony D, the newest mumble rapper.
Watch your mouth, Junior. I'm hell with this.
He calls you Junior.
And he told me the other night, he told me last week that he could be my dad just because he's got Cherokee blood in him.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I want my child support. You owe me for 18 years, you son of a bitch.
You owe me for the allowance you didn't earn. Fuck you.
I earned my allowance.
Bring
Damn
your
it.
ass,
shit.
fat ass up, take out the trash.
Looking at your bail money, motherfucker.
I ain't never been arrested. I ain't never been to jail. Look, Tony D just said skip the whole going out for milk and everything. Tony D just said I ain't fucking showing up. I ain't never gonna be arrested.
Took
How you
calculus
gonna
3
get-
times. They passed you out of mercy. I took it twice. They told me don't come back.
For what?
Calculus class.
Really?
But anyways, let's take a real quick break.
Yes.
Hopefully, maybe Mike will be joining us in the second hour, so we can get the Chatters Box stuff out.
Me and Jeff
Yeah.
got shit
Yeah.
to talk. We're going to watch while he's going through the comments of the broadcast. That's the fun we're going to have up in here.
Yeah.
So, well, I also got part 2 of the movie franchises tonight. I
Let's
want to
go.
get to.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Let's go. Play the damn music.
Yeah, play the music.
We will be right back. They come in hot. Kind of shocked you there, Tony.
kept waiting, gone. Do you do it for the love or do it for the money? Or die young and the rich get lucky? Cash is king and you're the jester, honey. Do you do it for the love or you do it for the money? Did you know that it was wrong? Or did you sell it for a song? It's your blood on the lawn. Oh, you went and cleaned it out. What will you play with? What will you play with? What will you play with? Do you do it for the love or do it for the money? Or die young and the rich get lucky? Cash is king and you're the jester, honey. Do you do it for the love or you do it for the money?
Had to make sure they didn't get me.
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I know I was watching the clock because they almost did get me. I was like, wait a minute, is this the part where they die out and then just slam it back in?
Go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the show all so far. We're just kind of ranting tonight. We're kind of pulling a
Vamping.
B-Rabbit, taking on 313 and freestyling it up over here while we wait on Mike to join us. I'm Glick, hanging out with Jeff and Tony. Like I said, Mike hopefully joining us soon. If you guys aren't already, feel free to give us a follow on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Haps. Download the app. It's free. And you can give us a follow and hang out with us live in the chatters box, shoot the shit with us, take part in the show, do whatever you want. It don't matter. You can just hang out and watch us and just voyeur.
Which I feel
just
a lot
look
of
at
people
Tony's.
do.
Yeah, just stare at Tony's milk dud looking head the entire time.
You know, I feel
Also-
if I could look down on top of Tony's head, I could do my hair.
Calm down, Nick Cage. You ain't got much left.
I know.
You guys can also get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you can get your little podcast and jollies from. Go give us a like, go give us a follow, go give us a share. You can also email us if you'd like to get into the chatters box starting 5 and submit your own list and reign supreme over the chatters box. You can do that. You can send us an email basically about anything you want. You can do that by emailing us at
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
Jay says I'm one of his most favorite people online, male and non-gay. Awesome. I'm glad I'm
I,
the favorite non-gay. I'm glad he.
I think
He
that's
also said that he can
sarcasm.
see his reflection in Tony's head. No, that's not. He has other people that are his favorite
It's your
gay
future
male.
imagination.
But what I
So
was thinking about doing while we wait on Michael,
let's get
if you
that
guys are good with it,
10 in.
yeah, let's go ahead. Repeat the email. Nonsensical
It's
Nonsense
nonsensical nonsense
Podcast.
podcast
Thank
at
you, Mama Blick.
gmail.com.
I love your mother. She has my respect. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
didn't say there was anything wrong with your shaved head.
Your
I
mother
just said you look
said
like a
she have
fucking
a
milk
great
dud.
shape for her head, and fuck you. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you have a great milk dud shaped head.
Asshole.
Have you ever seen a milk dud with fuzz on it?
No.
I don't know.
No,
I
man, you
had one
lucky I'm
roll
busy.
underneath the
I ain't got
couch.
time for this shit.
It's a
So,
compliment. You
Okay,
still you.
appreciate it.
What's he doing, Jeff? What did you say it was in Spanish? He's swiping left.
izquierda, izquierda, izquierda.
Escardo. Escardo. Hola, papi.
Okay, just till dawn looking
Hola,
ass, shut up.
¿cómo estás ustedes?
Hola.
Okay, God
Mi
beat me now.
amigo.
Fuckers.
Me ama Tony. D stands for the big D in my pen. Bring your tiny little Latino ass over here. I have oil for your muscles.
Woman. Woman. No.
Come here, my chichi.
Easy.
Manchichi.
I hate you too. Planet of the K-Bear talking motherfuckers.
My name's Tony. I'm king of jungle.
That's right.
In Cherokee,
Oh,
they call me
you guys
man with
also.
huge horse penis.
I have another comment about Saturday's show. You guys got me on this kick. You guys gave me shit for not crying during The Lion
Baseball.
King when they stopped drawing the lion.
No, you were
Okay.
100%
I
right.
cried on
Once
Lion
you
King.
stop drawing
That
a
was
character
legitimate.
and you write a character out, you don't have to be sad for it. We did an experiment. I wrote you out. Nobody was sad.
No, but you know what? Here's the thing. I watched The Lion King the other day. Not a tear was shed.
Really?
That's
Really.
that's just heartless.
You vote your own man card over that shit?
I don't know who said that on Facebook, but you're fucking canceled.
That's okay.
You're fucking canceled, Facebook user.
Yeah,
J Money,
that's
shut up.
No, in all seriousness, I literally got that part with the hyenas is a Mufasa.
Joe, I should have known it
Had
was
me
Joe.
cracking up. However, not far after that, I did fall asleep.
I have been warned, threatened, whatever you want to call it. My girlfriend does carry handcuffs and a gun legally. That if I ever touch my beard, I will become a statistic.
She told you that?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Well, not in so many words.
Impressive.
I mean, she applied it.
Impressive.
The Wolfman wishes he was me.
The
Jay.
chupacabra of haps.
No,
Nice.
she said she
I'll
did,
take
she did
that,
tell
I'll
me that
take
I'm
that.
not. I am not allowed to shave my beard, and I said, don't worry, you don't have to worry about that happening because.
No, I've seen it.
When
I've
I-
seen it shaved, Jody. Trust me, you don't want that.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Michael because I asked all you guys. I wanted pictures of you guys with and without beards. I want to post it. I want to put like a thing together and put it up on social medias because everybody's asked. People have asked before to want to see what we look like
Well,
without
the
our
funny
beards.
thing is, like, I looked and looked and looked. I used to rock the goatee for the longest time, and that's the only picture I have of me without a quote unquote beard is the goatee.
Yeah, the picture you sent me though, it's a thin.
Yeah, it's really thin.
Well, we're waiting
That's
on
back
Mike.
when I gave a shit about my appearance.
Yeah. So yeah, once I can get a picture from Mike. Now Tony, I feel like Tony's two pictures are pretty recent that Tony sent me. Now, granted, he didn't really have a beard, but I guess for some people who can't
It
grow
looked
beards
like he had a 5
easily.
o'clock shadow, but okay.
Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate you. Please turn the show off, and come back when you're finished and fully dressed.
Act like you ain't never. You act like you ain't never watched me when you've been in the shower. Or was it me watching you in the shower? I can't remember. I used to keep. I used to keep Cameron in a cage in my basement.
Cameron, by the way, your joke that or I don't know who told the joke the other day. How many dead hookers it take to change the light bulb in a basement? That did not go over well with my wife. She didn't think it was funny. I still laughing at it.
Well, that's what it was, Cameron. I made you watch the live feed when you were in your cage, and I would shower. I kept him in a cage for like 3 years.
They made a movie about that. Quite a few, actually.
It's called The Human Centipede. Oh, sorry.
The movie Black Snake Moan with Samuel L. Jackson was loosely based off of Cameron and I.
You're saying Cameron looks like Christina Ricci?
It took me a solid month to get that movie out of my head.
That movie's fucked up, dude.
I didn't even watch
That
it.
movie was really
I just read the preview and I said no.
I read the preview. I've seen clips, but I've never seen the whole movie.
I'm not watching it.
I watched the movie all the way through
No.
because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Ooh.
Like it was as soon as it came out, and it wasn't a lot of people talking about it. You know, I love horror movies, so I thought it was a horror movie, and I started watching it. I'm like, well, this is kind of dumb. And then you get into it, and I'm like, "Oh, this isn't what I signed up for." But now I was too invested, so I couldn't stop watching it.
It's like
So
watching a train wreck.
It really was. It was. You know, they made a sequel to that.
I don't want to talk about it.
I didn't watch the sequel because I knew what the first.
Here's
I knew.
my thought. Here's my thought on movies like that. Some weird fuck
It's
has
actually
either
trying to
done
do it.
that
Yes.
or thought about it
That's my point.
and literally wrote it down and turned it into somebody at Hollywood, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this sounds like a good movie." He's like, "Yeah, don't go into my basement."
one of those, this is something they'll never believe movies. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And movies like that just freak me out.
There's a new movie coming out that is like that. It's like a found footage type movie, but it's about a serial killer who lured girls.
Jay's comment.
Mike just called. Don't tell, but he said he's at the store trying to find matching him with shirt. Jay's on fire tonight. But yeah, there's a new movie. I seen a preview for it. But it's like a found footage type movie or whatever.
Okay.
But supposedly, like it's based on a serial killer who lures women to his house on the pretense of auditioning for a reality TV show or something like that.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
And then he films himself torturing them and murdering them and everything like that.
That's fucked
But a
up.
lot of the reviews have come out and they're basically calling it a snuff film.
Exactly.
They want proof that it's not real. That it's
Proof
an
that the
actual
girls are
movie.
alive.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
fucked up.
wild. And the
Now, the worst
preview
snuff
looked pretty
film-
crazy.
The worst
They're
snuff
not
film I
that
ever saw
thick.
was 8mm with Nicolas Cage. That was horrible.
That movie's fucked up.
That was horrible.
They're not
Yeah,
that
that-
thick, by the way.
That movie is.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I've been debating about that, Joanne. But all right, let's. If
I
gonna go
saw
ahead
it on
and do
Netflix.
that.
And I haven't watched it yet.
What's
yeah,
that?
I don't know. I'm
The
undetermined.
new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
I heard it was.
Let's go ahead and
Go ahead, Glick. I'm
let's go
sorry,
ahead and rock out through this
Go
top 10 real quick. If
Yeah.
Mike's not here by the third hour, we're just going to go ahead and do. I haven't even heard from
Do
him.
the announcement.
I'm just going to go ahead and do the starting five thing. So,
Yeah.
because like I said, I've messaged him quite a few times
I love
or a
that
couple
movie.
times, and I have not heard back from him. So I don't
Can't
know
remember the dad's real
what's
name.
going on. But with that being said,
It's my
Dad,
show,
Matt.
because it's my show, and I do everything, and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10, you stupid freaks.
That's just like
Your
your
opinion.
opinion.
The dad in that movie was another one of those guys in like the 80s and 90s that was in
He was in
everything.
everything. He always played somebody's dad.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Well,
can't
yeah, he
remember
was
his-
like the
I think
ideal.
His first name's Richard something.
So his first name is Dick. Got it.
Yeah. No, look it up.
Tony's
Because if I
Tony's
look it up,
interested.
No,
my shit will glitch out. But look up the dad in Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf.
So
I can't remember his name.
freeze. I'm watching the replay. We're not frozen.
No,
We're good. Nope. Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
But so just a little recap. We've got the highest grossing movie franchises of all time. We run through the first 50 through 41. We got The Mummy coming in at number 50, Die Hard at 49, Pink Panther at 48. Number 47 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 46, The Matrix.
Mind blowing.
Should have stopped after 2.
Or one.
Maybe should have made a second one. I don't know. I'm still undetermined about that. Number 45, Jack Ryan series, which included it was Tom Clancy novels, Hunt for Red October,
Clear and Present Danger.
Clear and Present Danger, Patriot Games,
Patriot Games. Sum of All
The
Fears.
Sum of All Fears, Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. That was on Prime.
No,
Lots
Jack
of
Ryan
actors
Shadow
played
Recruit
Jack
was
Ryan.
a movie.
Yeah, it was on Prime
Ryan
though.
Shadow
It was it was like a Prime exclusive. John, we said the
was
same
it?
thing the other night. Yeah, it was John Krasinski that played Jack Ryan. Number 44 was Jumanji. 43 was Back to the Future. 42 was Airport. And 41 was The Incredibles.
Mike's on the way.
On to
Just take care of something with the family. Fully respect it. We will hold it down for him, just for everybody that's asking. Go ahead, Glick. I'm sorry.
well, who said that?
Tad almost was asking.
Hey, Relevant got in this week with her list for bromances.
Sweet.
And she sent a backup list.
Nice.
Well, we'll use your primary list. We only needed one, but we'll use the first one. Or if you want to resubmit one and make it a final, that's either way, whatever works for you.
You have till Saturday.
Yeah, you got till Saturday at the end of the show.
He didn't answer me.
But coming in at number 40, and I do need to finish watching the newest movie in this series because I started watching it the other night, and I was kind of liking it, but I fell asleep. It was a cute movie. But it's Ghostbusters.
The new
you
one has
started
gotten
watching
a lot of
Afterlife?
praise. A lot of praise.
It was really good. It was what I seen of it. I got about halfway through it. A very cute movie,
Yeah.
fun movie. It was like it took you back to the original one where it was
Yes.
fun. It was lighthearted, and then like it's kind of cool seeing because that little girl that is in that movie, they made
Probably
her
should
look
look like
just
Egon.
she looks just like Egon. She's got his man.
Yes.
She's a hell of an actress. She is a hell of a
Yes,
little
she is.
actress because she got his facial expressions, his mannerisms. You know the way
She's
he
even
was
got
kind of.
hers down like his, like she does it on her
Yeah.
knees once in a while. She's got him down. It's kind of dope.
Oh, nice, Joe.
I still gotta watch
But
it.
so they had 4 movies.
Just stop skipping and jump for me, Joe. Just saying.
From 84 to the present. Coming in at number 39. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie series. The first one was good, but again, after the first one, it was just too much. But Aliens.
Yeah, I've never been a
Sigourney Weaver solidified herself as a badass, though, in Aliens.
Mute your mic, Tony, because the.
Like I said, I like the first one. After that, yeah.
Another bag.
After that, but there are 8 goddamn movies in the Alien franchise.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Whoa, that's way too many.
79 to present. Aliens,
I didn't realize
Alien,
that was that old.
Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien. So I'm wondering if they're including the Alien versus Predator into that franchise.
They must be because it's
Because
still
there was a
part of the
few of
franchise.
those.
That would be
Because
like
there was
part
only
of the Predator
4
franchise
Alien
as well.
movies. Yeah, there was only
versus
4
Predator.
Alien movies.
Alien
But I think they
Requiem.
had 3 or 4 of the AVP movies.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw the first Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, you
I
can
actually
leave.
kinda enjoyed that.
As a friend, you can leave, Jay.
Thank you, Tad Mamas. Jay, shut up. Keep going.
But oh god, why did it zoom in like I'm old? Number 38, a little family-friendly movie with the Ice Age
By
franchise.
the way.
Wow. They made
There's
There
a
was
lot
8
of
Alien
those. I
movies.
know that. They made
There
a
are
lot of
5
those
of the Ice Age movies.
It seemed like there was more.
Those were pretty good.
I thought
Yeah, there was
like
5 of
9.
them.
Wow.
No, there's 5.
I can't keep track.
2002 to 2016. Now, this is a franchise that I really do like, and I've yet to watch it all the way through. Coming in at number 37, The Bourne
Yeah.
series, the Bourne franchise.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know,
The first two
Matt
were
Damon
good.
really hit
First
his
two were
stride in the first one, and then in the ones with Matt Damon. The Jeremy Renner one,
And like
You know,
I started
have a
watching
hard
Treadstone.
time. I have a hard time, even though Jeremy Renner's been Hawkeye for so long and he's a badass. I don't know what it is about him. He's not an action guy for me.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, did you see the Hawkeye series?
Yeah, he looked old and rough and that. They
I
like,
did.
but I think that's
well-
they made him look that way.
Right.
But
But-
he is a good
But
actor.
he doesn't scream action.
He's not Matt
No, he's a
Damon.
great actor.
He's not
Yeah,
Matt
he's not
Damon.
Matt Damon either. Matt Damon.
He's
in,
a
in that-
fantastic-
In that the last one that Matt Damon was in, they made Matt Damon look old as fuck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when he's in like Siberia fighting that Russian dude, and you're like, damn, Matt Damon looked rough as fuck, but he still pulled it off.
Yeah, exactly. Coming in
I've
at
seen the first
36,
like
one of my
400
favorite.
times. I love it.
Yeah. Coming in at 36, one of my favorite franchises. I actually just watched this all the way through a couple weeks ago. The Lethal Weapon franchise.
Yeah.
Love
I was
it.
talking about that.
Love it.
Four,
I literally just
four
watched,
movies there.
I literally just watched I listened to a review of another podcast that did a review of it, and I laughed my ass off through the entire episode of that podcast.
Number 35, the young man in this movie franchise went from being home alone to Lost in New York to losing in the Super Bowl this year. Look up Joe Burrows and tell me that man don't look like Macaulay Culkin. But the Home Alone franchise comes in at 35.
Okay.
Okay.
Not so much. Number 34, another franchise favorite of mine. And I think about the first one movie in the past. And I'm frozen.
There you go.
You're glitching.
Just frozen. I'm looking at our feed. We're frozen.
It's moving now. Go ahead.
Still frozen.
It's back and moving.
You're
Is
moving
it?
on
Are
my
you
end.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now we're good. But coming in at number 34 on the list. Jeff, you and I have talked about this franchise. We both enjoy it. I'm sure Tony does too. But Beverly Hills Cop, which supposedly they're making another one. They're supposed to be making
Yeah.
a new one.
I heard that.
No,
You
we're
know
back,
what?
Joe. I think we're back.
The
Don't listen.
funniest one is
The first one.
is the first one. However, the third one is still hilarious.
There
The only
are
problem
there
I
are
had with the third one is it didn't have the fat white cop. I can't remember his
Oh,
name.
Taggart.
Taggart.
yeah, Taggart.
Yes. Taggart
Yeah,
wasn't in
there's 4
The
movies
first two
in
were
that
good.
franchise.
The
it.
first
But I love
two
Judge
were-
Reinhold.
Judge was excellent. Yes. God.
Judge Reinhold
Yeah,
is
Judge Reinhold
underrated.
was awesome in that movie.
He's underrated. You ever seen the movie Vice Versa with him and Fred Savage, where they
No, I
switch
have not.
bodies? Love that fucking movie.
Yeah. Coming in. Oh, what did you do?
Uh-oh. While you're finding that, there's a fan theory about Home Alone and Lethal Weapon.
There's a who?
A fan theory about Peter McAllister is the main bad guy of Lethal Weapon. He's Mr. Joshua's boss. But Peter McAllister is also the name of Kevin's dad in Home Alone. So the theory is that he survived at the end of Lethal Weapon. He survived the car exploding, got his face changed to make himself look younger, and went off and lived in the suburbs. And that's how Peter McAllister was able to afford to A, take his family to Paris, and B, that big ass fuck off house. That's the fan theory.
Holy shit.
They're both named Peter
You
McAllister.
are really diving into conspiracy theories, Jeff.
It's
and I
not.
really
It's a
need you to
fan
chill.
theory. And like I said, I was listening to another podcast while I work. I listen to it because it's
Take-
some of my favorite movies.
Take the tinfoil hat off, Jeffrey.
I sent you the Goonies one, Chris. When I sent
Yeah.
you that this morning, and
Yeah.
that podcast, their reviews. I'm not going to give them a shout out or anything, but their reviews are actually pretty funny and good.
Go ahead and give him one.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But coming
It's called the
coming
Confused
coming in
Artist.
at coming in at number 33 on this list with two movies from 2003 to 2016. Another cute family movie, but Finding Nemo.
I love
Hey,
Dory.
good movie. Good movie. Good movie.
I
Those
like
are
Dory.
great movies. I
Good
love
movie.
I love
Finding Nemo
Dory.
and
Well,
It
Dory.
cracks
technically
me
it's
up.
three because they did Finding Dory too.
That's
Or is
just
that
two
the
of them.
second one?
The second one. I
No,
think
that's the
Dory was the
sequel.
second one.
Oh, is
Finding
this the
Nemo
sequel?
was the first one, and Finding Dory was the
Okay.
second one.
Good movies.
Coming in at number 32 with six fucking movies. I didn't realize this franchise was so big. I knew there was a lot, but the Terminator franchise from '84 to 2019.
Yeah, there are six of them.
It
Yes.
sounded. It sounded like it always feels like there's more than six.
That
I mean, what else is Arnold going to
that
do?
movie that movie that
No,
movie
but
made
not even.
over
I mean,
2 billion. That movie made over $2 billion worldwide.
Yeah.
That
you're talking about the
franchise.
second one. Oh, the franchise. Oh. Well, I know
No, the
Terminator 2 was
Terminator
like
franchise
when
made.
Terminator 2 came out, it was the most expensive movie made at the time.
Terminator 2 was
It
the
made
most
in the
Yes,
expensive?
box
and it was
office
James Cameron.
in the domestic
Really?
box office here in the states. It made almost 1.1 billion for the franchise, and it made
You have a quick
two almost 2.1 billion worldwide for Terminator, and that's at 33. We're only at 33, and they're already
My mother-in-law
two
loves the Terminator series, and I'm like, you crazy.
I mean, there's a realistic
or
aspect
32.
to
I'm
it.
sorry, not
And I
32.
know some junkies myself that was saying how every story was answering a lot of questions. I'm like, there wasn't any to be answered. The machines took over. What the hell else are we talking
Okay,
You know what?
so
The one I have that's
real,
surprising hasn't popped up yet is my Bill and Ted.
about? Excuse me. There's only two of them.
It's still, well, there's only two in Finding Nemo.
no,
Yeah,
there's
but
like
they didn't
4
hit the
Bill and
kids.
Ted
And there's
movies.
They didn't
three.
hit-
There's
No,
three Bill and
there's-
Ted movies. There's three Bill and Ted movies and the cartoon.
and I hate to
cartoon.
break it to you, but that movie was not a box office smash. There's no way it
It's
makes
supposed
this
to be a
list.
smash. It's a
But
cult
on a
classic.
side story,
Yep.
to the Terminator being number 30, whatever it was, 32. A side story for you guys in news the other day. The first Terminator VHS tape sells in auction. How much do you guys think that it sold for?
100 grand.
half a billion, half a million, half a million, half a million.
Not that
So
much.
500,000
but,
or half or 100,000.
I'll say half a million.
Daddy, put down the user for
Tatted, are you saying 30 million?
She's saying 30,000. Oh, 300,000.
30,000.
She's got
300,000.
300,000.
She's got 3
up
million.
there.
It's supposed to be like 3
300,000.
million. It's supposed to be, yeah.
Daddy.
You guys are extremely high, but it still went for a pricey amount. The near mint condition of the first print VHS tape of James Cameron's 1984 sci-fi classic
So she
sells
had
at
300.
an auction for $32,500.
That's crazy.
Not bad.
That's crazy.
It was a
Well,
near mint condition of the first
I don't
print.
know if you
That's
guys
why.
saw that. There's one guy. I don't know if you ever saw that reality series where people like competed to deliver stuff across the country where they had like a truck and a trailer. Well, the one guy literally drove around all over Hell's 3.5 acres and he bought Speed VHS tapes. He had a van full of Speed VHS tapes.
That's crazy.
Now, mind you,
I'm talking like over 300,
That's crazy.
right? I mean, Speed was a good movie, but it ain't that good.
Now, mind you, the
I would debate that.
1984 at the same auction or whatever, the 1984 first print of the original Star Wars film,
Yes.
or I'm sorry, later this month, or I guess next month, whatever the case may be, the Star Wars film first print of the original Star Wars is expected to sell for an estimated 60,000.
Which is bananas.
And,
Because Star Wars is still
crazy.
running hard.
Yes, Tad, that is the Keanu Reeves movie
Is
Speed.
it ready?
The dude had over 300 copies of the VHS Speed.
But
I mean, good movie.
to
but
round
damn.
to round out the top 10 for tonight, coming in at number 31, part 2 of this list, is I just lost it. 4 movies, 97 to 2019. The Men in Black franchise.
Hey,
There's 4 of them? Oh, yeah, that's right,
Hey.
because they got that new Chris Hemsworth.
hey. I'm
That
not
one
mad
was
at
not good. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but it was not
Helmsworth
good.
and
The story was.
Helmsworth and what's
The
her
story
face?
was, but the acting was bad.
Yeah, the story was. But it was
That's
they
gotta be
went.
Hemsworth's worst movie.
Give me a minute on that one. His brother's got a horrible movie, so you might be right.
But yeah, Saturday we'll get into the next 10 on the list, part
I'm talking about
3.
Chris, not his brother.
What's
His
that?
brothers.
Um, he said that
Hemsworth.
was the worst Chris Hemsworth movie. I got to think about that. I know he's done some others, just because he wasn't that
Well, he
good
did
in
that. He did that
Ghostbusters.
one on Netflix that where he's in India trying to
That
rescue
Yeah,
was
his
that
kid.
was
that was
that was
good.
a
That was
that
good.
was a
That was good.
extraction. That was a
Yeah,
good
Yes.
movie.
Extraction.
That was a good movie, but man, the ending was just
It's
trash.
a little weak sauce, yes,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, they made a
but
point. They
but
made a point in that movie.
it was decent, and it was a lot more action than I thought it was going to be, considering it was a Netflix original.
Yes. Great Netflix original movies out there, by the way. Great. The
Yeah.
Old Guard was horrific.
Oh, it was terrible.
That was horrific.
It would have been better as a TV series.
No, sir. The way they killed those girls was
Tony,
horrific.
Tony supposedly talked to Mike. He said he would be here shortly, so we're still waiting.
I supposedly talked
What
about
about the new Jurassic World? I'm actually not the biggest Jurassic Park fan. I have seen the movies. I do like them. My son
Right.
loves them. So the new one that they're doing, they're bringing the original cast with the new cast together,
Yeah, that should be
and
interesting.
it does
But
look pretty badass.
here's a funny little tidbit info. In when Chris, what's his name,
things were-
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is carrying that rifle
Yes.
and he's chasing down a T-Rex, or he's chasing down the Raptor. If you go to buy that rifle on their website, it says, and this is why they use it. It says it was used to hunt raptors.
Yeah.
Actual dinosaur gun.
It's actually part of their advertisement. They put it up as a joke, but
Yeah.
when the makers of the movie saw that, they're like, okay, Chris, give Pratt this gun. That's
Now,
a
big
true
ups to
fact.
Christopher Pratt because he's doing a hell of a job. Being
Oh,
more than just,
I thought he was decent in it.
he was great, but Jurassic Park has exceeded my expectations. I have to
Yeah.
give them kudos. They're going to run with Star Wars as far as a legacy. They're
Well,
going to run with Star
But
Wars.
the
They haven't
dinosaurs
made a
have
bad one.
always been, and still, if you watch the first one today,
Yes.
the dinosaurs still look real.
Of course, and they're doing an excellent job.
Well, how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know
No,
what
but they
dinosaurs
look
really look
believable.
like?
Okay, I'll rephrase. They look believable.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not saying real, but I mean, like if you watch the original Star Wars, even on the Blu-ray newest edition, you can still see the really bad CGI.
Yes. Hey, so that's one big pile of shit. Okay, she's good. Nice. She's good. But Jurassic Park is going to run with Star Wars, in my opinion, because they haven't had a bad movie yet, in my opinion. I would debate
Agreed.
that hard.
I
They
agreed.
haven't done a bad
I'm not
movie.
the biggest fan, but
They have not made a bad movie.
they are decent
Who?
movies.
What?
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park.
There hasn't been a bad one yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not
They're
the
all
biggest
worth,
fan of the
they're all
Jurassic Park
worth
movies.
the price of admission.
They were worth a late night movie date with snacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking matinee prices. We're talking late night prices. They're worth the
Yes.
money. Go ahead and spend it. Somebody wants to see the new Jurassic Park. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you just jinxed them, Tony. So the next one's gonna be dog shit.
Yeah, I see. I seen
The
that
trailer's
too,
already made.
Ted,
It's
and
three.
I'm
It's
kind
number
of
6.
curious of
Seriously.
how that's gonna go.
The new Christine. Oh Jesus.
Wait,
Yeah.
My Christine, my car.
The
They're
fuck are you
making
talking
a new
about? My
Christine?
Christine.
I think he loves Christine from Stephen
Dude,
King.
Yeah, they're making a new
day-
Christine.
One
Oh,
day
sorry,
I will
sorry,
own
Ted.
that car.
Sorry,
My
Ted.
wife will probably divorce me because of it, but I will own that car.
But my thing is,
But I
you
mean,
know,
they did an amazing job with
Yeah.
they didn't do good
with
with Carrie.
it. With what?
Oh yeah, they did. It was a little mind blowing.
It was- it was decent.
They didn't do a good job with Carrie. Carrie was horrible.
Yeah.
I heard.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
Carrie
years
remake?
ago
Oh, that
when
was-
they
that was-
remade Carrie's.
I'm sorry, Ted. Shot.
Well, you know what the thing is like when it comes to remakes of certain movies, I think in the past, like if you look at Carrie 2 versus It remake, or the Carrie remake versus It remake, when they remade Carrie, they're like, oh, we're not worried about it. We'll just throw it out there. Well, when they remade It, they learned from their mistakes from making Carrie.
Yeah.
And they're
Well,
like, oh no, we actually gotta
Well,
get
I mean,
this
also you got to factor in whether you like him or not. Stephen King is Mount Rushmore of horror films, guys. Wes
Oh, see,
Craven,
God.
John Carpenter, Stephen King, they're up there.
His
Mount
statue's in
Rushmore.
front of the Museum of Horror Movie Guys. His statue is up there. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you the movies that even some of the quote unquote bad Stephen King movies were good back in the day.
Yeah.
So if you want to start remaking them, you have to follow.
His format.
Sometimes
His
they come
format.
back was kind of shitty, but it was still a good movie.
What was that one where the dude turned into a cat?
That was Skinwalkers.
Yeah. Oh, that was bad. Oof.
Was
That's
that
a good movie.
Skinwalkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Skinwalkers.
Dude looked like he had a lion face.
Yeah.
that movie's fucked
I
up.
love Silver Bullet and Maximum Overdrive. Those are my two favorites.
I love
Yeah,
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive is one of my favorite movies.
There's a dude that has bought that truck from Maximum Overdrive and rebuilt it, and he drives it daily.
Do the eyes glow? That's all I want to know. Do the eyes glow?
Yep.
I will leave the
He's,
state.
he couldn't buy the truck because the truck was completely trashed out, but he bought the head and fitted it to a matching numbers truck.
I do not
It's
want to
been
see another
fully
Pet
restored.
Sematary. No, I do not want to see another one.
No, I'm good.
Those were
Cujo,
pretty
I'm
fucking.
good.
Shawshank
You know what movie's
Redemption
really good
was
is-
not only Stephen King didn't just do horror
It's
because he did
Redemption
Shawshank.
is Stephen King.
He did
I
he
forgot
did
about that.
Stand
But
by
if you
Me.
read the book, Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption versus the movie,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're 100% opposite. Red,
But yeah, he
in
did- he
the
did
movie
Stand By Me.
is played by Morgan Freeman, and Red in the book is a white Irishman, redheaded dude.
Yeah, that's what he said. I guess it's because I'm Irish. He said
Yeah.
that.
Which
yeah.
makes the line funny.
Do yourself a favor, and go through and look
At Stephen
at-
King's movies.
Stephen King's movies and TV shows, and the man has done a lot.
And the man is resilient. You know, he was in a motorcycle accident. Not long before he did. After he recovered, he did a guest spot on Sons of Anarchy, and the only way he would do it is if he could ride in on his bike.
To my Stephen King?
Yep,
Yeah, he was on Sons of Anarchy. I kind of remember that.
he played a cleanup guy.
Stephen King is hell. He used to be in his movies too.
Yeah, he did.
Did you ever see The Langoliers?
No,
Awkward.
That's the book that what's her name borrowed from me, and I don't know who you're referring to.
what book? Rita Hayworth and
I don't
Shawshank
know what
Redemption?
book.
I don't know who to see sitting in front of my house.
It's me.
Oh, no. You don't drive a car like this.
Oh yeah, Papi. It's me,
It's a
Jesus.
Manchichi.
Manchichi.
How you doing?
Stupid.
You swiping left.
The address is right fucking there.
I just like that word.
Izquierda.
Y'all stupid.
Izquierda.
Oh, what we got here?
Izquierda.
I just like that word. Why are you? I haven't. I ain't talked to you in
Is it
so
swiping
damn long.
right
Why are
for
you?
a want?
What?
I don't know. I'm not on Tinder.
Is it a Honda? No. It looks like
I have
an
no
old
idea.
Accord.
Christina.
Oh, okay.
It's a white
Christine?
Honda Accord tatted. It's a white Honda Accord. The bad part is I actually want that car.
What year?
From what?
It's a newer one.
Sitting outside his house. Oh, it's a newer one?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Range Rover Sports.
It's either Accord or a Sonata.
I'm
But
looking at
what they
Range
don't
Rover
know
Sports,
is,
but my
what they
wife
don't
said
know
it's too
is, I got
flashy.
sneakers and shorts on. So
I told you the same damn thing. So
I
that's
know,
how
but-
you know. That's how you know your wife is right because her and I are actually in agreement and we're on the same page.
On the one time.
Teddy said
One
that
time
man-
you guys fucking agree I can't get the cool car I want.
I'm just saying that's how you know that she's right. If her and I agree with each other, then she's right.
Y'all want to have some fun? Y'all want to have some fun?
Open the door and just start popping off. Pop,
No, I'm
pop,
gonna
pop, pop,
leave. I'm gonna leave the camera on while I go out there. Hold on, Jason. Go in the bedroom real quick. Just in case Daddy got to beat somebody's ass.
He's like, just in case Daddy's got to beat somebody's ass. Jason's like, oh, okay, cool.
How do we make his screen take up the entire thing.
Go to the front.
Some dude lost. All of a sudden, a big black man come out and go, "What are you doing here?"
With this in my hand.
With what?
It's like a little
Looks like-
nightstick.
Yeah.
You got a goddamn billy club.
Hey, it's non-lethal. I won't go to jail. They will.
Yeah, there you go.
I got
Is that a
some
cattle
other yeah.
prod, Dad, it says?
Yeah, it could be.
Go out there and shock his nuts, Dad.
Be right.
Shock him right on his balls.
I'm gonna leave the camera watching, y'all. Hold on, all right? Just in case. He was sitting there more than 5 minutes. Fuck this shit.
Sitting there more
It's
than
a
5
Honda.
minutes,
Probably,
somebody-
you should probably stop.
It's Paul Walker.
Paul Walker never drove a Honda. He drove Nissan.
Whatever, they're all basically the same fucking cars on Fast and Furious. Different body kits. They were all Hondas. Some body kits made them look like Mitsubishi. Some body
And
kits
they all
made
had
them look like
fucking Chevy
Toyotas.
crate motors.
Oh, that car really is just parked up right in front of Tony's house. Motherfucker's
He's
got
knocking
his
on the
bag
window
like-
and everything. What you
Yeah.
doing?
For those of you who are not watching this, go to an hour and
Looks
50
like
minutes onto the
turn
video
it just a
replay, and you will
hair.
see Tony walk up to a random stranger's car outside of his house. Tony looks like he lives in a nice white neighborhood too.
Yeah, he does.
You're the one that's out of place, not that kid in the Honda. Tony. Maybe somebody should come and ask you questions.
Why is there a black man here?
What are you doing here?
There you go. Well, that was easy. They lost?
It's his damn DoorDash. It's his damn grocery delivery
Yeah, I
guy
was
that
just
brought
saying,
his
this is
groceries.
DoorDash or some shit.
Tony's gonna go out there and beat the DoorDash guy's ass. He's like, bro, I'm just trying to deliver your fucking groceries.
You're
You have no
muted, Tony. I
sound.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you, Tony.
Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Still can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
No sound. He just ran away. They came back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
A scared day? What is it? A scared day?
So I go outside, right? And I'm looking. I said, I walked into the car. I was like, you know, I did the state property walk. I was like, and he wasn't looking at the picture, right? So I looked. I was like, hello. He turned to look and went like this. I said, oh hell no. Hello. And then he gonna look at me like, I said, you looking for somebody? He was like, you just gonna wave me off. See, now I'm about to break your fucking windshield.
Yeah.
I said, I wonder if you're looking for somebody because you sit in front of my house. He was like,
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Just checking.
Yeah. I was
You're saying you look
looking
like
at
you
your
live in a
front.
really nice white neighborhood, man.
Yeah, you're the one that's out of place.
It is.
Yeah.
And here's
You're the
thing
one
about-
out of place.
Nick's gonna love this. Nick, you're gonna love this. He looked like he was a little Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So one of them showed up.
Izquierda.
I told you it was Jesus. Hola, papi. That little
He
black
looked
man
like Jack
muscles.
Sparrow.
You look like Jack Sparrow.
But I did get my groceries. So I don't know if he dropped my groceries. But he just sitting in the car like this. He got his headlights on the house down the street, and he just sitting there. Now, see, if I had a gun, I
Mine
would
is.
on my fucking driveway, please. I got company coming. Get the fuck out of here.
We thought it was your DoorDash guy. When you came back
you know
in a
what's
bag.
What's crazy is I didn't even order any.
That's just free. That's all.
I walked
I
in, I
bet
said,
you
okay.
he's checking up on
I
his
mean, he just
girl.
gonna brush me off like I ain't shit. Motherfucker.
Oh, that shit would have pissed me off. I'd have busted his window just for that. Brush me off, motherfucker.
I'd have put my dick on his window.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave no
Tony don't
evidence.
want to scare him.
I don't want to leave no evidence.
Oh, I ain't gonna scare him. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Thought it
scare him. He's
was
just gonna
nighttime.
laugh. He'll acknowledge
He
me.
might, if you did it, he'll die of laughter.
Hey, at least he would have acknowledged
What the
me.
fuck is that?
Pow!
There's
Yeah,
a
just put
mosquito
my
on my
little
window.
pecker. I just put my little pecker on your window. Now fucking pay attention to me, you son of a bitch.
I left the camera on purpose in case it was somebody stupid. That's why.
Walk out there, stand and just walk out there and be like, "Are you my Tinder date?"
I don't want. Just walk out there. Just walk out there, Porky Pig in it. No pants on, just a t-shirt. What's up? How's
No,
it going?
you walk out there all big and buff and scary, and then you
Did you say
tuck your
Porky
shirt in and
Pigginess?
like no money.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh,
good
I'm
yeah.
here
afternoon.
for
What you
you.
doing here?
Can I help
Hey, how's it going?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Sure.
That's what I would have done. I would walk down my driveway, no pants on, just a t-shirt.
Porky
What's up?
Pig in it. Oh, yeah.
All my neighbors would have moved.
They're probably already
Damn under
considering it
yourself.
anyways. They've seen you
My
move in,
brother
like,
just
great,
moved
there
in.
goes the neighborhood. Property
goes the
values going
neighborhood.
down, everything.
If you catch me drunk enough, I would do that shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
You said on Tinder we was hooking up.
Up.
Yeah, right? Hey, big boy. You said on Tinder we
Ooh,
was
you
going to fuck.
sexy.
Surprise! It's not rape, I yell
Ooh,
surprise.
you made it through my catfish. Ooh, you sexy.
Can you squeal like a
Catfish and
pig?
stuff work. Yeah, just go out there and go, let me hear you squeal like a pig, boy.
Boy, you sure do got a pretty mouth.
That was a horrible movie. That was a horrible movie. Thank
That
you,
movie still
Tad. Thank
fucked
you.
me up.
Because you knew I was coming for the asses. Thank you.
But what Ted Baby,
Yeah, but at the
Ned
end of the
Beatty
day,
still
would you?
states to this day he regrets doing that movie.
I bet he
But that
does.
movie put him on the fucking map. So he appreciates the movie, but he regrets it. He
But
said
at
he's
the
torn.
end of the day, would you expect any less from us, Tony?
Oh,
See, he's like, no, just straight disappointment. He's like a disappointed dad right now. No,
Watching him, making sure this motherfucker left. Took him to sit in my house
he
like
got
this.
cameras.
He looked like he was sitting there about to do something, right? And I know that
Right.
look when you sit in the car, but you don't just brush me off. You sit in front of my fucking driveway. See, other folks would have called the police. I'll fucking crack your windshield, be like, hey, I'm talking to you.
Amen to
See,
that.
unlike Tony, I could have walked out there and just popped a couple rounds in the sky and been like, hey.
This is what I would have done. I'd be like, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, that's right. You better drive away.
They shoot back down here. They shoot back.
That's okay. Clearly, clearly they can shoot back because I'm prepared for it.
Yeah. Yeah, just butt
But
them
them
cheeks
cheeks on the window would say. Blah.
Dad, where is the place? Where in the place does it say when it was made?
This says it was made guaranteed fresh until October 2021.
Whoop.
You got a few months. What you eat?
Expired food.
Doesn't smell like
We're going.
fish.
Chips don't expire.
Expired food.
Chips
Not when
The
don't
they air
chips?
fry.
They're chips. They
Look
look
at
like
that
Fritos.
Wakanda over there. Wakanda forever with his.
Watch your mouth.
I was commenting on your glass. Hey man, you know what?
When the movie
I
came
see-
out, I bought this at the movie theater.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I've got
what,
a couple of those cups.
that girl
I've got a
good
couple of
looking.
those cups. Not
Huh?
That girl,
Wakanda.
good looking. The sister of
Hey, you know what?
oh man, she's
people,
gorgeous.
people can clown on. Speaking of Black Panther, people can clown on Fortnite all you want, but look up the video of the tribute that Fortnite did for Black Panther when
Wow.
when old boy passed away.
Yeah, I saw that.
They had like damn near every Marvel character walk up, and they had the big Panther statue, and the Black Panther came out and did the arms and everybody did it too. I'm like, damn, Fortnite.
That movie, made
Man,
such a
big
impact
props
on
right
so
there
many
because
people.
that shit was awesome.
It made a
'cause there were
huge
some
impact
characters
on so
that-
many people.
Yeah.
Because there were some characters that showed up in that video that when all the characters were walking up, that I had to go, pause. Who the hell?
Wait,
Oh, I ain't seen them in a minute.
Yeah.
that was a pretty cool heartfelt tribute that they did on Fortnite.
They did a real serious tribute to Chadwick Boseman for what he did, because that was the first billion-dollar Marvel movie too,
Yeah.
the very first one. That's what tripped me out. I was like, Jesus, it made that much money. I mean, there
Well,
were kids.
what was
crying.
that
There were
movie that just
videos
came
of
out?
kids
It
crying
had
when
it was on Netflix, I think. It was
He
on
deserved.
Western.
He 100%
Talking about the
he
five
100%
bloods. Talking about the five
deserved
bloods.
deserved the love he got.
I'm not
The Five
sure,
Bloods
but
is
the
Spike Lee.
train. Yeah, it was Spike
What,
Lee. Yeah.
what was it?
The train
The
is
Five
actually
Bloods.
called the Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
He
really?
had a movie. Yeah, he had a movie called The Five Bloods. They went back overseas because it was one of the soldiers that got left. And honestly, Delroy Lindo should have got an award for that movie. If you don't know who
I don't
Delroy
know if that
Lindo
was what it
is,
was called.
he was the cop that was in Gone
It
in
had
60
had
Seconds.
Will Smith's wife's in it.
Chadwick
Jada
Boseman
Pinkett
and
Smith.
Jada Pinkett.
No, Chadwick's not in it.
Mhm.
It just came out like last year. I'd have to look it up, but it's a western and it's got old boy from
You talking about The Harder They
uh,
Fall?
I think so with Idris Elba.
Yeah, The Harder They Fall.
Yeah, that was a decent movie.
I heard. Where's your headphones?
But the train you see when they're breaking Idris Elba off the train, when they're walking by the side of the train, it actually says Bozeman.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch
That
it.
was a little tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Did we finish the 10? I was gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
we
we've
did.
been finished.
Oh.
Yeah. We've been finished. The last one was Men in Black for tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we
No,
done been
no,
finished for a minute.
The girl from wow, Chadwick Boseman's character's sister from Black Panther.
Yeah.
Man, that woman gorgeous, and she funny too.
She's British, I think.
Is she? I
I
don't
think
know.
she's British. What you saying? I'm not gonna ask you no more.
She's one of those ones
you
I'd
know,
let her
she's
whoop my
Latin,
ass. Shoot. Just touch me, honey. Just touch me. Leave.
Fair. Fair enough.
Be hard headed trying to see what I'm doing.
It's 8 o'clock. It's time for a break.
It is time for a break. I really wish I could present on
We're
screen.
gonna give Jeff some time. I mean, we're gonna give Mike some time. Let's go.
He said he's on his way. He said
I know
hopefully he
last time when we did the show, he came on afterwards talking about, is it over yet?
yeah, he did that Monday
miss
night.
you
And I'm
guys.
like, yeah, it's Monday, dude. He's like, who won? I was like, well, we've been waiting on you. Don't worry, none of your people are in here. They seen you weren't here, so they ran away. Cause
Oh,
No,
it's
I tell you what.
I'll tell you about it, Joanne, when we come back from the break. I'll tell you about ma'am. Excuse me, Mama Glick. I'll tell you about it. It's a nice stick. It's a taser.
These don't work.
Where your blue ones?
I don't know.
I
like the woodsman,
Mondays
I don't know
are
where the
so
woodsman
busy.
is. He's still out.
me, it's crazy.
Oh God, just put it down.
Oof, I hate to click off of this, but I got to find music. God damn.
No, I Mondays are so busy for me. I might be able to make it a few of them, but Mondays are just my busy day. Holy shit! Even today was my busy day. And Wednesdays are supposed to be my easy day, but today was just a nightmare. I put out fires left and right
You good?
in a good way.
Who?
In a good way.
Yeah, Cam,
Yeah.
I agree. I already know what's going on with him. I ain't worried. I already know what's going on with him.
Yeah, we assume.
No.
We stopped asking
Never.
anymore. It's like, yeah, he's looking at pictures.
Oh my God. Anyways, what was I doing?
No, Tony, remind me. I'm gonna send you something.
I just seen Cam's comment.
On
I'm
Facebook
awake.
of the other podcast I was talking about earlier while Chris was finding music. This other podcast I listen to while I'm working
Everybody's seen,
is
everybody
actually
who's seen
really
Cam's
decent. They
comment.
do
Everybody
movie
calls
reviews
me
of classic
out.
movies.
Let me know when.
It's on
Holy smokes! I do need to be down there. I'm gonna start packing tomorrow.
I'll send it to you during break so you can check it out later.
I'm not technically in a lease right now.
What?
So get this.
Okay.
My lease was up here. I'm looking for a song here. My lease was up in November. My landlord
Okay.
said, we'll get the new lease together because I told him I wanted to stay for another year. I ain't going anywhere.
Right?
And I was like, he's like, all right, cool. We were hoping you'd stay because he's like, we never hear from you. Nobody complains about you. And, you're always paying your rent early, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, nobody complains about me because I'm the muscle in this building
They're
and I've
afraid.
stood up for it. Well, I've had a couple neighbors beside me that I've actually had words with their boyfriends because their boyfriends like to get loud and put their hands where their hands don't belong.
Ooh, that's
And,
what?
The girl who just moved out to the point where after the first altercation, her dad actually came over and thanked me and said that he was happy that somebody was here to look out for us. I said, I'm
Goddamn
right here. If I hear it,
Tell him you're here all day.
and he's like, well, just be careful because I'm like,
Thank you.
let him do something. He can bring
You
all
too,
his
man,
buddies because my buddy has 16 friends. So
Well, I always say the same line from one of the greatest movies, Clueless. I got a 45 and a shovel. Not too many people gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I know. I didn't.
That's
There was
I
no
use that
physical
line a lot.
altercation. There was no physical altercation. I just went out there and had a conversation. I'm very good at conversations.
Well, you're
I can
you're
get my point.
290. You're 200
Yeah,
something
exactly,
pounds. Shut up.
exactly.
I
It
have
didn't
I
have
have
nothing to do with what you
great I
said.
have great conversationalist skills. I'm a very
It
good
has nothing to do with what you said. They saw your ass
converser.
and were like, shit. You tell little girl, see, this is what I used to do. I'll tell you what, if he's a problem, you come stay over here tonight. Don't worry about it.
No, I ain't
I'll
going
sleep in
that
the
road.
room.
I ain't even
No,
about
no,
that.
I'll
No,
tell
I'm
them.
just
I would tell them, you can stay in the bedroom. I'll sleep on the floor. I dare them to come
no.
to their front door.
No, you can stay right next door, but I ain't about all that. But no, now my new neighbor, I very rarely even see them. My old neighbor before the last one, I threatened to throw the maintenance men over the balcony because they were in his apartment and they weren't supposed to be there.
Oh yeah.
Needless to say, instead of me getting evicted, the two maintenance men that were in his apartment got fired the next day.
Uh-huh.
As well they should
So
then.
Get a month free rent
I
off
don't
of
care.
that.
I don't care what you're there for. If I'm not home, you're not there.
You get a
Period.
month free rent off of that sometimes.
Yep.
ooh, here's something new for the second hour. I have not even
Third hour.
seen this, so I don't know what this
Third.
is going to be. Well, the second hour break.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about a new song.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Second
is.
break.
So. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, but let's see how this goes.
Try it out.
I have not seen this. Blacktop Mojo, if you guys are not already, make sure you check them out. Make sure you give them a follow. How the hell did Cameron get blocked from Haps?
Huh?
What the fuck did he do? Well, he said fuck you to Haps,
Okay.
but I don't know what he did to get blocked from Haps.
Hell, that might have been enough.
They haven't blocked like half the people that Tony and I associate with. Why would they block you? They should have blocked half the people we associate. Hell, they should have blocked our asses.
They blocked Slam. They blocked Slam and what's the name? Slam and them Sunday Sport. They off Haps.
Did they really? Is that who you guys were talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
You logged back in too many times. That's a blockable offense.
Yes. You got it 4
What's
hours.
going on, Sadie?
That's on the mobile. Hey, Sadie. That is on the mobile. You try to log in too many times, it'll stop you for about a 4-hour time frame. So he'll be back on soon. Mine was doing that when they first started.
That might have gotten him blocked. I don't know, baby. But no, yeah. So what I was saying is, technically, I don't have a lease because when I told him I was going to stay for another year, it was like a month and a half before my lease was up. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll get everything together. I'll email it to you like they did last year and do everything electronically." Never got it. So I mean, I could, but I'm a good person.
So if I was,
I can also leave. At this point, I can also leave basically whenever I want.
Agreed.
They have nothing to hold me down. I mean, I'll give them a 30-day.
Courtesy.
I'll give them a 30-day notice. I'm not an
Courtesy,
asshole like
yes.
that. Yeah.
Courtesy, yes. All right, got my juices.
But let me do this. Oh shit, where'd it go? Okay. So
Yeah, buddy.
I've never heard this. I don't know what it is. I just kind of stumbled across it, and let's hope for the best. But yeah, if you guys have never heard of Blacktop Mojo, if you don't know who Blacktop Mojo is, do yourself a favor. It doesn't matter what genre of music you like. You will find something by this band. Yeah. You will find something by this band that you like. So go give them a follow on all social media and check them out anywhere and everywhere you stream music. So for the first time on here, because I just stumbled across it, a little Blacktop Mojo with an AC/DC cover.
Nice.
She said, "You ass."
Because
So-
I'm sitting here talking about. I was like, unless there's witness protection issue coming up, there's no reason to be an asshole and leave your apartment for no reason. The whole time I'm saying, oh, that was kind of
Maybe.
funny. And nobody laughed, and
I don't know, maybe you guys-
disputed.
Yeah, maybe you guys keep pointing out every time sirens go by that I look out my window. Not like I freak out. I just glance out my window
Your
because
eyes
it's right
got big
beside
as
me.
shit, you little
That's it.
bitch. Stop lying.
I'll be back.
No, I was here
Your eyes
all
are
night,
big as
guys.
shit. Your eyes
Listen,
are
if
big as
anybody
shit.
asks, I was here the entire time
Listen,
between the hours
listen.
of 4 and midnight yesterday.
That shit was funny because I was the first one laughing at you, and then you looked at TikTok and said, "Okay, you wasn't the only one that saw it." I said, "I knew I wasn't."
No, no, you called me out, and then Jody called me out, like almost the same damn time.
That shit
Because
was
well,
funny
that
as
was
hell.
I was like, we were just sitting here, and all of a sudden it was like they were right outside my window and hit their sirens. It
I
wasn't no
promise you,
buildup where you could hear them coming down the road.
you lost 50 pounds when the sirens went off. I'm not lying. That butthole clenched up quick. Oh shit, they found me.
Jody.
Could put a blood pit out of his ass with
Well,
a
guys, it's been
tractor.
real. Jeff, make room. I'm coming to Mexico.
I'm on my way like Dominic Toretto.
I'm like, what was that mission? Yeah, that shit was awesome. But yeah, let's take a break real quick. Hopefully, when we come back, Mike will be back. We'll be back here in just a few minutes, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out for what the hell? Another hour, and we will see you in just a few minutes. Enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo with Allie Venable. Hopefully, I said that right. If I didn't, I
Alibaba and the
apologize,
40
Allie.
Thieves.
But it looks like Allie's playing the guitar on this, and Matt might be singing along with her. super young, but she is shredding. Allie Venable. Oh yeah.
I just saw
That
a
was
thing
actually
about her on YouTube last night where she's like one of the top 20 female guitarists to watch in the next decade. Something like that.
um well, I will say she looks like a young lady, and she absolutely was shredding it on that AC/DC song. So
Yeah.
that was Maddie James. Oh God, did I just fuck that up?
Probably.
What else is
I,
new?
he,
Excuse me, y'all.
son of a
Thank you.
I thought we were gonna make it through a show without any technical difficulties.
No, we're good
Speaking
to
of
have you.
technical difficulties,
Take your time.
little shout out to Rob Durham. He was one of our first guests.
Second guest.
we interviewed.
Second guest.
Second, he was one of our first, but he was training for something. His wife posted a picture of him in a flower bed thrown up from working out too hard.
I think I've seen that. So yeah, that was
like,
if any of you guys want to look that up or look the young lady up and hear how hear her play, that was Allie Venable,
Australian
ALLY
chicken.
VENABLE, and Maddie James of Blacktop Mojo with a little AC/DC for those about to rock. Much better than what I thought it was going to be, because I went into that 100% blind and I was winging it. But with that being said, welcome back to the third hour, guys. Thank you guys, those of you real fans who aren't here for one person and hanging out. We appreciate you.
I just saw that comment that you put on the chat.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We are going to get ready and roll in to announce the champions of the starting five this week.
Take your time.
I'm ready.
I feel like you have something smart ass to say to me right now,
I got
Tony.
plenty, just like you. That's why.
I'm reading your mind right now. I'm
Just
reading
like
both
you.
of your minds.
Just like
You know, that's the one thing we've all known each other, so we know what the others are gonna say.
Yes. But thank you guys for hanging out so far. We appreciate y'all. We are in the third hour, so welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. If you guys are not already, go ahead and give us a follow on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live right here, live and in person every Monday. Didn't stutter on that one. Wednesday and Saturday. Hey, Sadie. Download the Habs app. It's a free app, and give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. You'll get the notification. You pop in here and hang out in the chatter's box with us. Yeah, I know. I heard him. I'm a professional. I was going to keep going.
That's like Joe Biden whispering on the mic.
Hey.
Did the little girl Did the little girl wash her hair with strawberries and cream? It's my favorite.
Asshole.
So download the Haps app. Give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. come hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night in the Chatters box. Shoot the shit with us. Make fun of us. Do whatever you want.
No,
You can also get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcasts and jollies from. You can go to Google, you can go to Siri, and just ask about us. They'll tell you. You can go to Spotify and say, hey, play the latest episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. And guess what Spotify is going to do? They're going to play Nonsensical
The
Nonsense.
latest episode.
And then we've also got an email if you guys want to reach out to us, if you guys want to get involved in the Chatters box, starting 5, and see if you can claim your spot on top of the mountain. Feel free to do that by emailing us at
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friend. Just like that. I'm Glick. I'm hanging out with Tony. We got Jeff. Still waiting on Mike. We've been waiting on Mike. No biggie. He had family stuff to do. Things happen.
Family comes first. We got his back.
Yeah,
Yep.
things happen, but yeah, family's always going to come first. So, well, it's no big deal. I don't mind putting off certain things because there's some things that we need all 4 of us to do. So, that's just how it is sometimes. And here's the thing. Speaking of the starting 5, and Jeff, I hope you don't mind me kind of stealing your thunder because I'm just rolling right now. Saturday night we'll be drafting a new starting 5, but for the first time, we're going because we had so much fun with last week's. And Jeff, I know I kind of came up with this and dumped it in your lap, but you have been rocking it out, dude. Every week the starting 5s have been amazing. The I can't think of the word. I lost my train of thought. The
subject matter.
ideas, the subject matter. Thank you, sir. See, you had to get in my head. I had a block, but Jeff got around it.
Yeah.
It has been
25
awesome.
years. I know what you're thinking. No, but, believe it or not, when we first started, I originally had the top 10, and coming up with ideas
You
for the top
sucked.
10 was actually really hard for me. However, the starting 5, coming up ideas for that, holy shit, dude! I got so many that I've forgotten to write some of them down. I carry a
I
post-it
fired
note
Jeff.
packet
I
in the
fired
back.
Jeff from the top 10 because he really let me down with the sports one. I almost fired Jeff altogether.
I missed that one. What was it? I would love to hear it.
It was the top 10
it was
most
sport-
watched sports in
sports.
America, and football was number 8. And
Yeah.
the top three were cricket, tennis, and golf.
You should have
And
been
it
fired.
was worldwide, by the way.
Oh, on a global scale, I would have
Yeah,
said soccer.
global scale, even global scale, I don't agree with it.
But
But
it
when
was
he
global
initially
scale,
said it,
but I said it as U.S.
Yeah.
So it was a bit confusing, but it was global scale.
so we
and
fired
cricket
Jeff, but he wasn't really
was
feeling the
number
top
2.
10, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Football was like number 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was really low.
On a global scale, I think he might
Yeah.
be right.
No, I wouldn't even say on a global scale. I would be willing to bet on a global scale, football would be in the top 3 just because it's huge in England. It is. They're talking about
Soccer.
putting yeah, but
Soccer's
the
soccer.
NFL they are talking about putting NFL franchises in the UK.
Yes.
But
Now,
then it
mind
wouldn't
you,
be the
they've done that
NFL.
before. They did it before and it didn't work. It lasted a couple
Because the
seasons.
NFL is National Football League.
Yes. So you can't have a real world champion.
You can.
No.
I'm the world champion. 7 time. I've tied Tom Brady. I'm setting my sights higher. I'm going for the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing son of a
Your title's
gun.
about as strong as Michael Strahan's sack title.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say his teeth. That man loves his gap though. He don't.
Terry Bradshaw talked about him getting that sack title one time. He got so mad, you saw the look on his face. Terry Bradshaw said, yeah, but nobody gave me my title. I was like, ooh.
Oh.
Brett Favre fell for you. I respect him for that. He took a dive so you could be the man by half a sack.
So let me go ahead and read off
Let-
what we all have.
Let me do it because you're already glitching out. What are you trying to do?
Well, it's just loading.
Yeah, let me do it. Let me do it because I don't have
Go
any issues with things loading.
We're working on
Because
the
you
Mama
glitch
Said
out
Fresh
so
I have-
bad.
stuff.
Like you're completely freezing up.
Yeah, computer, work computer. So it brings. I have so much stuff on here,
You sound like how Mike did 2
and
weeks ago, just
it's
so you know.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just kill it. I'll pull it up.
You sound like a drunk Max Headroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Or if Max Headroom, who's like, not only is it killing your mic, but it's killing your your whole feed. But let's go ahead and start with with the chatters box. Then I'll give a few minutes. Maybe Mike can make it in here. I hate to do it without Mike, but if we got to, we got to. We literally don't. We're running out of time here.
Take care
But
of Mike. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say we put it off long enough.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's nothing against Mike. We were just trying to hang out and wait for him to get here. He had things he had to do.
We do have to announce. However, we did wait on Mike, so that's why we're doing it in the third hour.
Oh, that's where I was going
And
before I got distracted.
it's fine.
Yeah, before I got distracted. That's where I was going with that.
He is dealing with family issue.
Yes, yes. Your mama wants to know what kind of nightstick that was.
You know,
It's a
yeah, go ahead.
it's a nightstick and it's a taser and it's also an emergency flashlight. I bought
All
it.
right, I know what you have. Yeah, I know what you have. I've seen them.
I find it to be highly practical. When I was trying to research what kind of weapons you could have legally in the state, you could own a nightstick or like a taser or anything, as long as you don't have any felonies. If they came to the house and saw it, you wouldn't really catch any repercussions. Because
You live in Georgia. You telling me you can't have a fucking gun in Georgia? You live in the South.
in Georgia. You can have a gun in Georgia, but it's best.
What's
to
going
have
on,
it
Lil Bit?
registered. What's up, Debbie? How you doing?
Well, see,
When you buy
I
a
have
gun,
the
it
ultimate
automatically
nightstick.
registers it.
I have the ultimate nightstick. I have.
Okay, let me
a
rephrase that.
Maglite
When you
flashlight.
go to a gun store
Get hit
and you
with that
buy a gun
motherfucker.
legally,
Say that again.
I have a Maglite flashlight.
Not you. I'm talking
If
Glick. I'm
you get
sorry,
hit
and I
with
do
that-
apologize, Jeff. Not you. I'm talking Glick. Say that again, Glick.
yeah, you got one of those like 6D battery mag lights.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a 4D mag light. So
You get hit
couple
with that
Maglites.
motherfucker, you are done.
if you buy a gun legally, Tony,
Stop.
which
Say
I
that
don't
again.
understand.
Say that again. Say that again.
Why would you buy a
Thank you.
gun illegally?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would you?
Well,
You clearly have a clean record, military-wise and stuff like that, and your background in the military.
I try to keep it clean.
yeah, exactly. That way you can keep it.
So therefore,
I can see the argument both ways. You're
just trying to do some dumb
If
shit for no
somebody
reason.
yeah. But if somebody gonna
My
piss me
gun's
off,
registered.
and which is why they don't allow me to carry a gun in Mexico because. Trust me,
You're
I can carry
American.
some bottles. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then,
Like,
I'm also a bit of a
bought my-
hothead, so it's like, let's not.
I bought my
Wait.
gun. I bought my
Let me-
gun on the up and up.
You put your gun up and up. Let me be clear. If I buy a gun, I'm not buying it for decoration. I'm going to use that.
I didn't say
It's
that.
in my
I
best
didn't say
interest.
that.
I'm saying that.
I didn't say
I'm
that.
saying
I didn't say that.
If I
I didn't
had
say
a
no.
gun-
I'm talking about the comments.
Why would
I
a
didn't
black
say
man
that.
buy a registered weapon? You want the truth? We try to buy a registered so we can be legal, but once it's registered and it's used, they find us to be illegal because they'll do whatever that weapon had against you.
Yep.
Let's be clear. Whatever you possess can be used against you. I do not have a gun. They cannot use anybody getting shot against me, but I can bust a motherfucker upside the head and tell the judge, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, but you just don't go randomly shooting. If I,
I'm not
when I
gonna
carry
randomly
my
shoot
gun or
anybody.
my
If I
gun
shoot
being
somebody, if I shoot somebody and I don't want them to know, I don't have the gun no more.
yeah, but that's
Yep.
the thing.
That's
Like,
why
I'm not just gonna go out
I had
willy
to
nilly
spe-
shooting
I had to
people.
spell it out for him.
No, I know what you were saying, and I just don't understand why you're on that mental that thought process. Because I own my gun, and if I use my gun, it's going to be perfectly 100% on the up and up,
Let's
and
be
nobody's
clear.
going to question it.
But let's be clear.
People
You
use
are
the
white.
gun legitimately on the up and up and still going to jail for using it.
Yes.
There's an argument,
Well-
and I would save this for the next podcast. I don't know how much time y'all got because I can talk about this for a while. No,
Because
I'm
at
not
the
a joke.
same-
I'm just, yeah, but see, I get a few black jokes every now and then, and I got a bunch of retorts.
No.
So you got lucky.
Have you
'cause I just
not?
mentioned-
Have you not heard us in
But
here?
it is true.
No,
It is
no,
true.
make fun of the
It is
race
true,
thing.
though.
I'm talking
It
to
is-
him.
No, I'm just saying.
talking to him.
Like
Yeah.
that's what
I
I'm telling
understand.
him. We all make
I
fun of the
understand.
race
Not
thing.
you,
Tony,
Jeff.
What I'm
that's
saying
what we all
is-
do.
Yeah.
No. I understand. But what I'm saying is as a black man, not that I am. I was born a black man in Mississippi. That's the old jerk joke. But as a black man, you have to worry about that
I got to worry about everything.
being
I
framed.
got to worry about everything.
Yeah,
Let's be clear. We could follow the law, and they'll still find us doing something wrong.
exactly.
Because not everybody knows every aspect of every law.
You're talking to
every
the guy who
regulation.
Exactly.
The guy who runs off screen every time a cop car goes by with the sirens on.
You didn't run. You just looked. I got your back on that one. You didn't run. You just looked.
No, because you fuckers are my alibi, whether you want to be or
You
not.
didn't run. You didn't run. You just looked.
No,
Jeff,
just
why you
kidding.
speaking on behalf of black men? This motherfucker's funny as shit. Here's the thing. I
I
always
already
refer
know
to
who
this
that
I
as
was born a black man in Mississippi in 1942. 62.
like
I probably.
said, if you ever saw the movie Panther, they followed the law, then they changed the law to where it was illegal. So what I'm not going to do is
Yeah.
put myself in a situation that will use it against me. I'm up here talking shit with you all every day on purpose. During COVID, going through a divorce, so nobody could say I was out there cheating in case they try to find out if I had any other miscomings during my separation. I
But
can
yeah,
sit back
you
like
have
this. It
the
ain't problem.
greatest. You have the greatest alibi of all time because you are literally live all the time.
I don't know him. I ain't never talked to him. I ain't never met him. He
His
ain't never
beard
been on the
stink.
podcast. I
He
delete
got
all.
a sew on. He's wearing a sew on. Hold the bus.
They're gonna be like, why does your podcast go from episode 77 or whatever Tony joined to episode 90? I'm like, I have no idea. Bad uploads,
yeah.
connection speed.
We
I
lost
don't
in
know.
the, we got lost in the clouds some damn way. But honestly, I'm not gonna. If I was to buy a gun, I'm gonna fucking use it. Anything I buy, I use. So it's in my best interest not to have one because my shit's gonna be obvious. I already told the police down here. I said, if I buy a gun, y'all gonna goddamn know it.
Yep.
They was like, well, we're gonna make a note to ourselves. I said, do that, please, because by the time I use it, that motherfucker asks for it.
Yep.
I will use every channel I got to before I destroy a motherfucker, and I will destroy a motherfucker. So I'm just giving
I've
you a
been
fair
down
warning.
that road. I have destroyed,
Yeah.
and it's not a great feeling.
Defending yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt is not a good feeling when they already doubt you.
No.
You got to do too much to prove your innocence, which is bullshit. You're supposed to be innocent before proven guilty. And the gun
Yeah,
laws are
well,
conflicted to me because by the Constitution, everybody has a right to bear arms. But you can still be arrested for possession of a firearm, use of a firearm, or
I'm
intent to
not
kill,
allowed to bear my
or attempt
arms.
to
My
manslaughter
guns
also.
are, my arms are too massive. They tell me they have to stay covered. They're intimidating.
They hog tie your ass.
Hold on,
They
let me,
wish
let
they
me
could
go get
fucking
my
hold
boots
tie
because
my
Chris's
ass.
bullshit's getting deep.
I'm
Fucking
good.
try,
I
fuck
love that
around,
conversation.
fuck around and try to hog tie me and see what happens.
I might do a broadcast on that. Gun laws around the country and in your area. How specific are they?
So, anyways, what I was trying
Yes.
to get to was not only giving Jeff a shout out for the starting five
You
subject
good, Mama
matter.
Good. Anytime, ask me anything. You good. I'll show you where I got it from when we finish.
There's me yanking the e-brake and steering this back the right way. No
Yeah,
offense,
that is
Tony.
true because that does get that walks a fine line of gun control thing does walk a fine line.
I love the
Hold the
conversation. I
bus.
just want to hear the shit.
Yes.
I do too.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, it is sadly and unfortunately, and I know this sounds like such a shitty thing to say, but you know, it is what it is, and I understand, you know, having to do things a certain way, you know.
Tony, I would love to do a like a podcast or something with you and me, left and right,
Whenever you're ready.
because I know you're a little bit more leaning left, and I'm
Start
more
at
about
5.
leaning right, so it'd be interesting.
I pulled the e-brake. Starting five. What
Yeah,
I,
go ahead,
Where
go
I
ahead.
was originally going with the starting five was, yes, to not only pat Jeff on the back and say good job with the subject matter, but this week is a first. That's why I said, Jeff, I hope you don't mind me stealing your thunder. But we did the starting five bromances, our top bromances, and we had so many and we had fun with it that for the first time, because typically Jeff would announce this new starting five, but the starting five for this week, rolling into Saturday, is a part two. So
That's your
Saturday
ass.
night we will be drafting 5 more.
I got one on there that is the biggest curveball that you can think of,
I'm
and
on
I have
y'all's
to
asses.
confirm it. I have to confirm it before I say it. So Chris and I are going to talk later to confirm my pick.
You two take your time.
I just want to confirm it because I know it's not on anybody's list, but it's a little bit of a curveball.
But yeah, we will be doing part 2 of starting 5 bromances that we will draft again.
On Saturday.
Jay, you weren't supposed to tell anybody. Thanks, you dick.
Talking about-
That was supposed to be between you and I.
Fucking football team showers get you every time.
Yep.
But but anyways, so with that being said, Jeff and I were talking earlier. We already established Saturday night that it is duos only. Obviously, it
Yes.
is bromance. By definition, it is. It is two men. But also, Jeff and I were talking earlier today,
They cannot. Yeah.
and this didn't really come up. It wasn't that big of a deal. But if in the movie and or the show or the TV show, if they play actual brothers, now this does not include stepbrothers, half brothers, adopted brothers, because Jeff said, the Blues Brothers, they were technically adopted, so they weren't
Careful.
brothers, much like um,
I can just
Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and what's his name? I can't remember his name. They were not technically brothers.
Oh, Dewey Cox. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Dewey Cox, Cal Naughton Jr. I can't think of his damn name. I love that
It's
guy.
it's like a CJ or it. So
Yeah,
What's up?
something like
Hey,
that.
what's up, Coach Pooh?
yeah.
So, Harry Fockers, what's going on, Coachy? What's going on, Edward? How you doing, brother?
But the
So yeah, no actual brothers. So not like Oh
so
shit! I just thought of another one.
see,
Please excuse me.
as to explain the reason behind this is the brothers from Supernatural. They are technically blood brothers, so they do not count. We're allowing it this week, however, because we did not specify, but they are no longer viable because they are technically brothers.
Technically, it's not a bromance because they
Oh,
are
I just thought
brothers.
of another one. Oh, y'all done messed up. I'm trying to
Yeah,
give
I
you time
got.
to read the list. I just made up another one.
Good
Oh
day,
my
best day of my
goodness.
life driving back from St. Hey, be careful, Edward.
Put some down. Jeff, your shield is up
Yeah,
again.
Very
that is
protected. Hey, I feel you, man.
that is because my son's in the room.
Oh, okay. My
But with that
apologies.
being said, let me go ahead and run into the chatters
He's
box.
changing.
The
Didn't think you guys want to see that.
What's the opposite?
the chatters box. We had 3 entries this week.
The opposite.
We had Betty. She had Walter and Jesse from Breaking Bad. I've never seen the show, so I
That's a good
can't
list.
really
It's a
I
good. It's
can't
a good
really.
show.
The
It's a
chatters
bit
box
repetitive.
killed it this week. Absolutely
Yeah, they
killed it
did.
this week.
Breaking
Yeah,
Bad
they
was an
did.
excellent show, honestly.
Joey and Chandler from Friends. That's
That's
I
a
like
little
that.
weak sauce.
Jeff, you look aggressive in that. They had Jax and Opie from Sons of Anarchy or SOA.
That's
Yes.
my
Or
boys.
I'm sorry, she, not they. Betty had. She also had Dwight and Michael from The Office. Again, I've never really seen The Office, so I
Me
don't know.
neither.
I don't know the dynamic, but
Yes, technically a very good bromance. The final episode where Dwight gets married, Michael shows up again. Michael did leave the show because of the fact he was his movie career kicked off, but yeah, very good
she
bromance.
also had the brothers Sam and Dean, and from Supernatural, and as amazing as those two were together and the connection that they had, they are real life, true life best friends. They love each other like they were brothers.
Their
On screen, the
characters were
chemistry
technically
was
brothers.
ridiculous. It was ridiculous. If you've never seen Supernatural,
I
watch
haven't.
the first season and you'll see those two are fucking thick as thieves. But again,
Yeah,
they wouldn't count this week.
right.
And to finalize her list, she also had, with the sixth pick, Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. Then you had Tina. She had
Beast picks.
Abbott and Costello,
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter and Ron Weasley.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I've never seen Harry Potter, so I know those two
More of a
were
Good damn
like best
movies.
friends.
Good damn
I
movies.
wish
Love them.
Spotify would give me 100 million, Jay,
You
Dude.
but
and me could.
they'll cancel me
Spotify
quicker
could
than they cancel
listen.
Joe Rogan.
Spotify could meet if they put all three of us together. They could meet us at 10 million. I ain't even trying
Amen
to
to
break
that.
their pockets. Just do me a favor. Get me
Amen
out
to
of
that.
debt and keep me out of debt for 5 years. And I can
Give
build
give
a
us
still
give
post
us
office. I'll shut
give
up.
us
Bet that.
give us
Yeah.
16 million. That
And
way
he
we
made the
could all
call.
have four.
He's
We could all
calling
have
the money.
four.
Yeah.
He's calling
Yeah.
the money.
I'm
He's
wor-
calling
But
the
they'll
money.
I'm
cancel
worried
us
about
quicker
that.
than they cancel Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah. Well, they tried to cancel Joe, but it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. But Tina also had Crockett and Tubbs from Miami Vice.
Good pick. Damn good
I
pick.
It's a
like
good pick.
that. She had Frank Hardy and Joe Hardy from the Hardy Boys. I never
That's
really
why
cared
I'm
for the
after
Hardy
her
Boys.
right there. That was a hell of a
That's
choice.
a really good pick. I've seen the Hardy Boys show, but I
Mm-hmm.
did read the books when I was a kid, so that's
I've
how a
read
pull.
30 of those books as a kid. 30 of
And
them.
then to round out her list, she had Captain Kirk and Spock, Star Trek again. Betty and Tina both
That
with really good lists. I mean,
I'm on
Bone
her
and
ass.
they
Duke, uh, Jay, that's
family.
along the lines of blood.
Yeah,
So Ted don't count.
I guess to simplify it, if they're blood on
They
the
were
show
cousins.
or movie,
Yeah.
Cousins.
then they're out of the
If they're
bromance
family,
category.
it's a different kind of love because, you know,
Mm,
my brother's an asshole, but I'd still go to war for
yeah,
him.
and then we have a newcomer
I just made a
in
new
the
choice.
starting five, and she better do a list this week. She came in very strong. All three of them were ready for this one. Jody, she had Ted and John from the Ted movie, which I was so mad I
That's a
didn't
hell of a
think of.
pull. I
I
know,
didn't
me
think of
too.
that. You've seen Ted
Yeah,
with,
the teddy
uh,
bear. Teddy bear.
Yeah,
yeah, the Thunder
they did
Buddies.
two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
the second when they were trying to get Tom Brady's semen.
Oh my god! And then fucking Mark Wahlberg covered and all that comment, and dude
Yeah.
takes pictures. He's like, Mondays."
That was the only time the Boston
That's
accent
the
did
kind
not
of
drive me
shit.
crazy.
That's the kind of shit we would pull.
Yeah,
Is posting pictures of us doing dumb shit, going, Mondays."
yeah. That is the only time a Boston accent did not drive me completely insane. Was in
Right?
that movie. Her number two pick, she had Poncherella and John from Chips.
Yeah, I had that too.
Another Tony, you had that one. That was another really good one that I didn't think of. She also had Brennan and Dale from Step Brothers.
Yep.
Again, kind of upset me that I
Jesus, you ran
didn't
through all
think of
that
those
food
guys.
already? Fuck.
Just about half of it.
Oh. My brothers, I know you didn't finish that tank that fast.
Nah, just about half of it. But I've
Hey,
also
Jeff,
got
tell
my.
him I said what's up, Jeff.
She also had Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. And to round out her list, she had Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World. So again,
That is a decent
three
pull,
out
and
of three out of
I'm
three.
upset that none of us thought of that. The Wayne and Garth thing, because those movies and that skit on Saturday Night Live was huge when we were kids.
Yeah, it was huge when we were. Again, all three ladies, they brought it this week.
Yeah, they brought
You
the
know.
thunder.
They brought it and they were ready to rock and roll. That's why I said I really hope Jody does another list this week because I want to see all three of
The
them.
rematch.
And I know
Yes. Oh, there's
I know
Mike.
two of the
There's
three.
Mike.
Mike, see
I know
that?
two of the three are not listening, and they have not been listening all night because they're technically only here for one person. But I'd like to see what the three of them bring for a second week of a starting five bromance because all three of them they fucking brought the heat this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
really wish we
To the
were at a
point where
point where we
we
were
didn't.
getting. I really wish we were at a point where we were getting more votes because I would have loved to see how this
Them
played out
fight
if
it
we were
out,
getting a
so to
lot
speak.
more
Yeah.
votes between those three ladies.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like
with that
once
being
we start
said-
getting like 1,000 votes coming, that's when it's really going to be interesting. Like right now,
It'll be
what
interesting.
are we
But
looking
at
at?
the time-
100 to make it
15, 20
interesting.
total.
100
Yeah,
will
well,
make it
yeah.
interesting.
But like I said, right now we're hitting like 50, 20 tops. It's not very hard to get the majority.
Hey, yo, Mike, where's your camera, man?
I turned
But,
it
um,
on.
Well, welcome to the show,
Hello,
Mike.
everybody.
You're only
Hey.
2 hours and 45 minutes late. I'm glad
Leave
you
the
could
fuck alone.
you could make
Take
it.
care of family.
We'll have
Once
we'll,
again, we
we'll have
understand you had some like parent teacher conference and stuff like that. Kids always, of course.
We'll
come
have an
first,
HR
so that's
meeting.
not a problem.
We'll have an HR meeting tomorrow morning. You're still technically on probation. You know, it's not so much anything to worry about, just kind of a counseling. Guide you in the right direction. Don't worry, Jeff's been there.
Yeah.
Jeff's actually been written up.
Get your priorities straight, damn it.
No, I'm just fucking with you, man. I knew you were going to be late tonight. You and I talked last night. Neither one of us really
Yeah,
knew what
I
was
gave
going
it
on, and
yesterday.
You need a light, sir.
yeah, you definitely need a light. But with that being said, we're just finally getting into the top 10. We were doing the Chatters box list, so we just reviewed those real quick and went through those. But as far as the votes went for that, sorry, I'm pulling up our list now.
Yeah.
So Betty had 1 vote. Tina had 2 votes. And for the first time on her first list, coming in with 4 votes, Jody takes the Chatterbox Championship this week. So congratulations to her. Way to come in and put everybody on notice. Like I said, it is tough. Our Chatterbox is tough because they don't have to follow the same guidelines that we do. So if you get multiples or if somebody if 2 or 3 people pick the same thing or whatever like that, it is a lot tougher for them than it is for us.
But
So
there were
for
no
all 3
duplicates
of
this
them,
week, correct?
yeah, no duplicates for all 3 of them to come up with
that's
come
What they
in
tell you now, what's
with
happening? What up, Mike?
with strong list. They come in and no duplicates. They all had their own list and they did their thing. So shout out to Jody. She takes the championship this week. I will say that the Chatterbox is a free for all because there's been a different champ every week. There's not been somebody who's taken it every week. So
Well, I was going to say is I'm beginning to. I didn't realize how much pull fucking Wayne's World had, because there's been a Wayne's World poll in at least 3 different
there really has been
by
too.
3 different people.
There has.
Well, it's not only that, but I think what
I think
I
Ted
think
and
what-
Mama's used Wayne's World.
yeah. I think what
Wayne's
really
World, and Tina also used Wayne's World.
yeah,
I
not
didn't
only the
realize
Wayne's
it's that
World.
much popular movie.
Yeah, I think what really kind of separated her from everybody else was that damn Ted and John, because
Yeah, that was the clincher for me.
that came so
That's
far out
why
of
I
left
voted
field,
for it.
and I was kind of mad that I didn't think about it, and I was just
I
like,
was too.
really, like Jeff and I have talked about that movie, we've quoted that movie,
Which one? Which movie?
Ted and
Ted.
John from Ted.
Oh, yeah.
That was the clincher. That's what got her the win.
I think there was a point where Jeff and I actually, probably more than one occasion, we sang the Thunder Buddy song on here.
Yeah. Fuck you, Thunder.
But
Suck
so
my dick, Kim
Ooh, I
balls.
just thought of another bromance.
so
I've done the TikTok to that song.
so congratulations
I
to you. baby.
actually thought, to be fair, when I said in our little private chat
We're getting it.
a couple days before the thing, I said, "Does cartoons count?" And Blake said, "Yes, they count." I actually legit thought that you were gonna pull the Ted, and that's why
Yes.
you wanted to count, not
Well,
pull the
well,
William
with
Buzz.
that being said,
Because-
because you did come in late, so we're doing part 2 this week, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's blood, if they were like blood brothers or cousins, or if they're blood family in movies or TV, they don't count.
Right.
Y'all are fucking up. I'm gonna tell y'all asses up.
That's
this
not a
week.
promo.
All of them do not count
That's not a.
because they were on my original
Y'all
list,
are so screwed this week.
and I didn't put them on because I didn't think they should count because they're technically related.
But with that being said, so congratulations again to Jody. Congratulations, baby, on your first win. You need to do another list because I want to see you and Mike. Unfortunately, Betty and Tina are not here because you weren't here tonight. So maybe you can respond to them and let them know. I want to see
Tina's
those
here.
3 with.
Tina's here.
She was here at the beginning.
Yeah, I saw.
She was here at the
Tina just a
beginning.
minute ago.
Tina came in at the beginning, but once she realized you were going to be late, she
got
left.
COVID.
There she
She's
is.
here now. She's still right there. Yeah.
Okay, Tina, I want you to get a list in, and I want Betty to get in. So Tina or Mike or whoever, Tatted, if you're still here, somebody, let Betty, because I want Tina, Betty, and
I want
and
them
Jody
3 to go
put-
back up against each other and see what.
Yeah, I want to see those 3 go
Hey, Tina,
go toe to
Tina.
toe again. This guy, he's in the main event, and he's going after.
Tony's
He's
not-
going after the
Tony's not a
co-main event.
favorite, and
Yeah.
No, but
Did you send yours
their
in?
lists-
I didn't see it, Tina,
their
so I apologize.
lists are-
Tony's in the
said
main
she's-
event.
I saw it, Tina. I haven't checked it yet.
Tony has
Yeah,
been
I won't
like
check it until Saturday.
Tony's been like, I
Yeah,
like Tina.
Tony-
like every list she puts out, it's Tina.
She got
Tony's
some-
in the main
So,
event.
you know what, Tony?
On the
You know what?
pay-per-view, and Tony's
Tony,
going after the undercard.
application
Not like
for
the co-main
best
event.
friend-
Uh-huh.
The application for best friend has been
Uh-huh.
filled, and I am taking it.
She makes
That's my
excellent picks.
position.
She makes excellent choices.
I know
she
she-
is an absolute challenge.
Well,
She's
she's
an
my best
absolute.
friend for a reason.
Okay, she's your best friend. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to get through you. You in trouble, son.
This
We're
this
actually
this
doing
week
a part
this
two, Wicked,
You
of
can apply for
of the
best friend
bromances
assistant.
Gotcha. I
because
got you.
we had so
and
much fun
Jeff,
with it.
if Jeff, if we have to, maybe we'll extend it from 4 to maybe 5 or whatever this week because, like I said, I know Relevance already. No,
You're talking
the Chatters
about
box.
the Chatters box?
Because
Yeah.
yeah, because Relevance already
We
got a
can
list
do up
in.
to 6. I can do up to
Tina
6.
Tina's got her list in.
Send
Tina,
in a
Betty,
list.
Jody, please
Dude,
submit
yeah.
yours. Anybody else? Like I said, the first
But
6 I will throw up.
but I will admit I'm maybe showing favoritism right now, but I really want Betty, Tina, and Jody in this week's list. I
If
want
they
to see their
contribute, hell
part
yeah,
2.
throw them in there. Throw everybody in there.
Yeah, I want to see their
just
part
because we
2
wanna
to this
see
list.
Who gets 2 in a row or
Yeah.
can defeat Jody in the bromance.
Well, it's not only that. There's just all 3 of them did such a good job. I want to see
Yeah.
their part 2. You know what I mean?
Hasn't Betty won one? Because Tina won one, didn't she?
No, they have
Tama's-
they've all won. They have all won. But what we're saying is this is a part 2.
Well, you're going to
bromances,
compete
so
with
it
them
should be
another
interesting
week.
to see
Well,
their-
Putting my foot
Jody,
down.
That's what I'm
Jody, you
saying.
get in the mix regardless,
See,
Jody.
Jeff,
The more the merrier.
Jeff, on my level, what I'm saying is I believe Betty has won and Tina.
Your mic's acting
Not
up
only
again.
is it going to
Your
be a
mic is-
head-to-head part 2, but it's going to be a
Your mic's
Okay,
acting
I
up
see what you're
again,
saying.
bro.
Yeah. Because Cheyenne's the first ever
They've all
winner.
won
winner.
one.
Tad Mama's won. Cam
I
won.
believe Tina.
Tina's won.
I think I would have to go back and
I
look
thought Betty
Yeah, I'd have to look.
won too.
Yeah.
I thought Betty won as well.
because there's been a different champion every week since we've included them.
No, nobody's
So-
won more than once.
But yeah, like I said, I might be being a little bit biased or whatever, you can call it whatever you want, but I want to see those 3 go at it again in part 2. So yes, baby, I'm putting my foot down and I'm telling you, you got to make another list. Y'all witnessed that. I wasn't scared or anything, but I said it.
Shoot him, Jody. Just shoot him. Just call him. Just shoot him. You can get away with it. Shoot him in the back. Say he ran.
It's so
No.
funny because you know
You were not the
you know
inaugural
as soon as
winner,
the
Cameron.
show's over.
Tatted.
You know as soon as the show's over with, baby, I was just kidding. No.
Yeah.
I'll make it up to
I'm
you.
sorry,
Don't worry
baby.
about it.
No. Me put my look, I was doing it for
That was
the
a
guys.
joke.
You know,
I was doing it for the
I was
podcast.
trying to look
I'll
tough
just-
for my friends.
you know,
You don't have to do a list. I'll just do a list
Look,
for you and I'll
look,
submit
baby,
it
I'm gonna
for you.
massage feet. I'm gonna massage your feet. I'm gonna
Fuck all 3 of you
Yeah,
guys.
we're-
I'll kiss your
You
toes.
pricks. You're supposed to have my
All right.
back.
So who wins between us, gentlemen? Because I gotta get going. I gotta
So-
get these kids to bed.
So let me get into our list. I'm gonna get you guys reviewed here. So we got the 5 bromances, the main event. You guys are the co-main event. Don't take it the wrong way. You're still at the main event card. You're still making money. But Tony D came in with.
I'm counting all my Monopoly money.
Did you get the Monopoly money from? We were doing
We
imaginary
couldn't
money.
even afford Monopoly money. Where are you spending
Yeah, right.
money at?
Not
did you get-
That's
We're
not
gonna
our
say,
budget.
Mike, damn.
Oh shit! But they're at Walmart's here in Newark. Just real quick, Walmart here in Newark sells Newarkopoly.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
cities are doing it.
And
yeah,
I'm gonna
the cities
buy
are
it.
doing it. I've seen that. Yeah.
No, you
So-
know what? I still say we need to make the nonsensical nonsense
Is your community
monopoly
is your
board. I think it'd be
community
amazing.
gonna be where that bridge got stolen? Is that your community? test?
No, that's northern
The whole
Ohio.
bridge
I'm
gone?
central Ohio. Yeah. No, that's up in northern Ohio. I'm down in central Ohio. That's like 2 hours from me. You came out strong. I'm looking.
Yeah, let's
see,
go ahead and
see,
let Tony D.
Jody. Okay, so Tony D. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired, you know.
Asshole.
Tony D had Ricky Schroeder and Alfonso Riviera from Silver Spoons. He had Kip and Henry from Bosom Buddies. Michael and Kip. That kills me, dude. I love that pick, but it kills me because you was reaching. Michael and Kip from Knight Rider. He had Cody
That
and
was-
Nick from
that was-
Riptide. Again, that's another show I've never seen. I don't know.
I
what
literally
that
had
show
to
is.
look it up. I had to look it
Yeah.
up.
He had Judge and Mark from Hard Cock and Asshole.
Hard
I
castle.
guess is what Jeff said.
Hard
Jeff
cock
said
and
hard cock asshole.
Hard
Yeah,
castle
Jeff
in the
said it.
corner.
What's going on,
What
Elliot?
in the Pornhub search are you watching? What the fuck?
And then he had Poncherella and John from Chips. Michael had
That
Cheech
was
and
good.
Chong, Up in Smoke. Nice pull. Dalton and Wade from Roadhouse again. Like that. Bart and Jim from Blazing Saddles.
Eleanor.
Hey, yoo-hoo, boy.
Long, like,
Where the white women at?
He had Danny and Rusty from Ocean's 11. Again, I'm not familiar with that movie series. I'd seen the first one, and that's about it.
They are the quintessential bromance on that show.
Yeah. Then he had our guys. Again, these guys have been on the show more than one occasion, and in the starting five on more than one occasion. With Jake and Elwood from the Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had Freddie and Lawrence from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
now,
Which I
hold on.
seriously had to
Put
look
a
up.
pa-
I haven't
Let's
seen
put a
that
pin
movie
in
in a
that. Now, Jeff, you clarify Blood Brothers because the Blues Brothers, they were blood. weren't
No, they were adopted.
No, they were
No,
adopted.
they were adopted. It doesn't
They were
matter on this
adopted?
list. Yeah.
They were
It doesn't
adopted.
matter on this list. We're talking about Saturday night when we redraft.
Because when Chris brought it up, I was like, yeah, but the Blues Brothers. When Chris brought it up about the Blood Brothers and related thing,
And
I was
it-
like,
and
yeah,
it-
but the
and it
Blues-
wasn't-
'cause
I
I
didn't-
thought he was talking about the Blues Brothers, and I said, well, they were adopted. I've seen that movie like 4
And
times.
it wasn't. And it wasn't.
And
it
he's like,
wasn't
no,
so much
he
of a
was talking
thing.
about the supernatural guys.
Well, it wasn't so much of anything that was on anybody's list this week that made me think about it. As I was thinking about people from my list, I was like for instance, I thought of Will and Carlton from Fresh Prince, but I was
Right,
like,
they were
they're not really,
yeah,
they're not
they're
really
cousins.
a bromance because they're cousins. And I thought of the brothers
Will
from
and
Prison
Duke.
Break, like the brothers from Prison Break. I thought of those two.
Break.
Okay,
But
yeah,
they're
yeah.
brothers, so that's where
We
Tony
all
or
brothers,
Jeff and I
yeah.
got to talking. So that's why I brought that up. It had nothing to do with anybody's
Mayor's-
list this week.
The mayor of Kingford as well. Those,
Yeah,
those
Right.
brothers, even though he was only alive for like 2 episodes.
and then Jeff had his starting. Well, I guess we did 6. So he had fucking Brian Piccolo and Gail Sayers from Brian's song.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elliot. What's up, fellas? I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was late coming in. We had a lot going on. And
They were on the
Chatterbox
Chatterbox
is full. So what's up, man? I'm sorry. You don't shut up. We see you.
Oh, also,
No, Elliot's all right. I got Elliot. Don't worry.
yeah, no,
about that.
Elliot's good. Elliot's good. I know who Elliot is. No, you know. So as far as the list go this week, let me clarify. And we'll
They
try to
cannot
do
be
this.
related by blood.
I'm going to try to do this PC.
Marriage is okay. Blood is not.
No, no blood related, but also we cannot pick from anybody's list. So if they were picked
Right.
in the chatters box, or if they were picked on our
forgot
list,
about that part.
nobody
You're
can
right,
pull. Nobody can pull from those lists. So, but Jeff had Brian Piccolo and Gail Sayers from Brian's song. He had Jackson Opie from SOA. JD and Turk from Scrubs. Again, Jackson Opie, awesome. I've never seen the show, but I've seen a lot of clips, and them two motherfuckers were tight. And I will not watch SOA because I've seen Opie's death
You
scene,
know,
and I
Opie's it's
I can't do it.
Look, dude.
Heartbreak.
it's heartbreaking.
Very
I
And
saw-
plus the way they,
Death scene.
plus the way they,
I,
plus
I saw Opie's death scene on TikTok like 500 times before I actually saw it on Sons of Anarchy. And
It's worse when
knowing
you
it
skip
was
with the show.
happening,
yeah.
knowing it was
Eleanor
happening,
said, "Shut the fuck up."
still cried like a bitch, and I still had to put the show up for a week before I
They
could watch
killed
it
him,
again.
and every major fan
It-
was
it-
hurt
it-
by that. Every major fan
Yep.
was hurt.
Knowing,
Plastic
and I
Castle.
knew it.
Scooby
And I
Dooby
saw
Doo.
it happening. Because I watched all those most tragic deaths, and you're watching Opie go, and you're like,
That
oh,
dude,
I
oh boy,
know.
hits it out
Vulnerable
that
music out the count.
I
Go ahead.
No.
Wait a minute. You haven't seen all of SOA yet? You
There was
better
no
hurry up.
preparation for that.
Amen to
There was
that.
no
No, I,
preparation.
well, I have not watched.
He knows Opie dies, and he's a big fan of the actor.
I love the actor who
Yeah.
plays Opie. I loved him in Remember the Titans. And if you guys have not seen Bates Motel, he was so fucking good in Bates Motel. So fucking good.
Who plays
Spoiler alert.
Ron?
He
Was it
doesn't.
Ron
He,
Howard?
he
or-
doesn't last a
no, not
lot.
Ron
He doesn't last very long in his
Who's-
movies or TV shows. They like to
Who
kill that
plays
motherfucker.
Jackson's- Who plays Jackson's stepdad? I love the actor.
Ron Perlman.
Played
Yeah,
to-
Ron Perlman. Thank you.
Ron
Ron Perlman.
You know what? I said this once, but it, you can really tell an actor that is a really good actor when you can fall in love with all the roles like Blade
Right.
2. I liked him in Blade 2. I liked him in
Yeah, he
Hellboy
was a
and
dick
all
in
that
Blade.
stuff. And I'm going to let you know I hated his fucking guts in Sons of Anarchy. And he
He was
made,
an ass.
I loved
He
the
him
was
in
an
first
Sons
ass.
of
three
Anarchy.
seasons,
Even though I
the
never,
first three
but
seasons of Sons of Anarchy, I was like, why do I give a fuck about
oh no,
Jax?
dude was a
I'm
dick.
all
I
about
get it.
him. And then it
Yeah.
fucking turned around like I want him dead. you know? And then, spoiler alert, it happened, and I was like, yes. And then I was like, oh shit, he's a
Well,
great actor.
well, it's based on it's based on William Shakespeare's Hamlet. You know that, right?
No, I
Yes.
didn't.
Okay,
Sons of
well, you guys are
Anarchy is
killing me.
Hamlet. Yeah, go ahead.
Trying to get through this.
Yeah.
he had, he had Jeff also had Shaun and Ed from Shaun of the Dead, Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and he tried to save his
This
list
was
with
a
this
good
pick
poll.
right here with Andy and Red from Shawshank Redemption.
And I will say this Keanu Reeves keeps getting pulled up in these lists by
That's because Jeff
a
loves
few
him.
people,
Because Keanu rules.
and
He's not pulled up
And
by
I'll
a few
fight
people.
anybody
He's
that
pulled
says
up by
different.
Jeff.
no,
I
no,
said
no,
Pulled
no,
up
no,
by
anybody
Jeff.
no,
did.
sir. No, sir. I'm gonna
Oh
fact
no, I
check
did
the
use the
fuck
bus
out of
from
you.
Speed.
Yeah, you used the bus
Bus
from
from
Speed.
Speed.
You got on the Keanu wagon.
But
I'm
that was
Keanu
that was more of a
Dracula.
Keanu
shot.
rocks.
That was more of a shot at Jeff than
Keanu
anything else.
rocks.
I'm Keanu Dracula.
But and your current reigning
Keanu rocks.
defending champion, the one and only Glick. Let me go ahead and put this on real quick as I announce my list because I'm a fighting champion.
You ain't fighting.
My starting five of bromances were Rocky and Apollo
Horse shit.
from obviously Rocky, Buzz and Woody from Toy Story,
Fucking low hanging fruit.
Fonzie and Richie Cunningham from Happy Days,
Which is a decent
Maverick
pick.
and Goose, Maverick and Goose from Top Gun,
Undeniable
Low
good
hanging
pick though.
everybody's-
That was very
Mike
good pick.
Lowry,
Everybody
Yeah.
seen that one coming.
Maverick and Goose. Oh yeah, everybody.
You
I
only
said it
talk
when I.
about
That was
Maverick and Goose.
That was his low hanging
I
fruit.
mean, I'm actually
as
surprised
JD
you
That was
didn't.
my low
I'm
hanging
actually
fruit.
surprised you didn't do Optimus Prime and Bumblebee.
No, Marcus.
No, we thought you were
but-
going to do it.
Yeah, but I also had Mike Lowry and Marcus Bennett
Mike
from Bad
Lowry.
Boys,
Barnett.
Yeah.
and I rounded it up with my weak pick, with my weak softball pick, with Kid and Play from House Party.
Hell of a pick.
Are we doing 5 and
That's a-
6?
that's a
Are we
good
doing
pick.
5 or 6 next week?
6. We did 6. We did 6.
We're doing 6.
We did 6 this week. I don't know.
that's
We'll probably
fine.
do 6 again. We'll see how it goes.
Make a
And with that
legend
being
cell.
said, the votes
Starting
went a little
6.
something. The votes went a little something like this. Jeffrey, you had 2.
Yeah. I saw that. I
Tony,
saw that. I was like, damn.
can you please
Hold
come
up.
to the main event status now? Because Tina had 2 votes, and you had 3 votes, so you beat her.
There you go. So
Can you
King
please
Tina.
come to the main event now?
So
Can you
start
please
paying
come to the
attention
main
the
event?
real
It
list.
was the Mike and Kid. I mean, it was the Mike and Kid.
Yes.
If you had did
Yeah.
Doc Brown and Michael J. Fox, it would have went better.
Calm down. We got another bromance coming up. Chill
I know.
out.
I'm on your
Yeah,
ass.
we got a part 2.
I,
Oh, I got a couple.
We got
ones.
part 2 tonight, or Saturday, or Wednesday night.
No.
With that
Not
being
into my
said,
backup. Too easy.
the final 2 in the top 5 this week came down to Mike and I. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. I don't care if you ask for votes, but at least ask them to give us a follow on social media.
Yeah.
I asked no one.
With that being
My
said, I didn't say you
participation
did.
in this,
I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did. Somebody did for you. So I asked that, and I'm a humble champion, and I'm a defending champion, and I'm a fighting champion, and I put my title up every week. And with that being said, came down to Mike and I, little shenanigans that went on in the voting. But the final votes were casted. And unfortunately for Michael, I gotta make a fucking heel turn. Because I'm still your goddamn champion.
The NWO. Okay, I was gonna use that too. I was gonna use that.
Woo! Hollywood click
As
with the
stated.
steel.
All right, calm down. I'm gonna cut you off and pull the e-brake on you real quick. As stated, we are doing part 2 of match for Saturday. We are going to change it up and once again do 6. And I think we should change the names from starting 5 to starting 6 because I'm really having fun with doing 6. And I wanted to give you guys a opinion on it. He's not even listening because he's still being a match.
What were the votes?
And a 10-8 victory.
10-8.
I'm making a heel turn, you silly sons of bitches.
So
For
in order
life.
for Saturday,
It was 10-8.
in order of picking for Saturday,
Chalk another one
myself,
up for the bad guys.
Then Tony, Mike, and then Chris will be last. So get your list ready. I know Tony, you said have some. Mike, I'm sure you got some. Chris, I'm sure you got some ready. I have like 15 or 20. So
10-8 for the
I don't even
finals.
have them all written down. So we will be doing. Now, I would like to talk to you gentlemen real quick because I have to get going. But instead of keeping it as a starting 5, I'm thinking we might change it to the starting 6.
I'm game. I'm ready now.
So every week will be 6.
I'm ready now.
So here's a question. Because we're stepping up our game, we're getting a little bit more excited. We're getting a little bit more fun with it.
Bromance Part 2.
As far as the chatters box goes, for the time being, let's keep them at 5.
Yep. And we'll do 6.
But since I'm going from being a baby face to being a heel, and I'm feeling myself a little bit right now, instead of 6,
Relax.
I challenge you boys to 10.
Ooh. I gotta figure out how to get 10 in the picture, but I'm up for it.
You don't even know how to put
Well,
5
just
in the picture, but that's okay.
Well, you got to keep it short.
you doing,
When you
bitch?
pick your subject matter, you have to keep it short and sweet. So simple.
I can do that.
Keep it simple, stupid.
I can do
So
that.
don't ask
You
for
want 10?
one-liners
You want
because
10?
you know Mike and Tony are bringing speeches.
You want 10?
One-liners
sure you want
will go
10?
down in history as the
Let's be
ultimate
clear,
fail.
ladies and gentlemen. Wait, we have got to be clear. We cannot copy each other's picks. You sure you want to do 10?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Tom Brady has 7. I now have 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want 10.
Okay.
All right, you
That's
heard
how
it
you wanna
here,
play?
folks.
I'm 5 away. I'm 5
10.
away. I'm 5 away. And when I win my 14th title, I'm just going to let you guys know. When I win my 14th championship,
You're gonna
you know, I like to play my music and all that stuff. I will steal the music. It's not his music anymore. It is my music for the great Ric Flair. That'll be forever my music. Ric Flair is never allowed to use that ever again. You heard what I said, Ric Flair.
I'm sure he's got something to say about it.
Do you want me to put
I
him
wish
on
he
the list?
would. We'll
want
put
me
him
to
on.
put
No,
Ric
we don't
Flair
have to.
on the
No, I
list?
love Ric Flair. I don't want to fight him. I'm just telling him he can't use his entrance music
Well, I
anymore.
mean, he's probably really old and decrepit by now, so.
No, he's old
pretty
and
bad.
definitely decrepit, and
He
he
just had a
almost
stroke
died
a
like
couple
6
years
times.
ago. We're gonna leave him alone. Yeah, we're gonna leave him alone. He almost died.
I don't want to fight him. I'm just letting him know that he can't use his music anymore. Once I become the oh, no, wait. I think I've got to get to 16. I think he's the 16 time. I'm sorry. I need to win 9 more, and then I retire his music from him and I use it.
You done yet?
But I've completed my 6-pack.
Only thing I know.
I've got a 6-pack.
The only thing I know. That's the only 6-pack you're gonna get. But the only thing I know,
I just bought a 6-pack tonight.
either
I buy 6-packs every Wednesday.
either you see yourself as a hero or you live long enough to be the villain.
Ooh, nice,
So-
nice.
I was a hero,
Winning
now I'm
these
a villain.
championships.
I made a heel turn.
From the championships, people love an underdog story. You ever heard of Cinderella?
I'm gonna go buy spray paint and spray paint AWO on this belt. You made me take a heel turn.
Actually, I would be kind of like, that would be pretty impressive that you do NWO. I expect you to spray paint NGO, new click order. But whatever.
Nah.
That's even better. That's a good one, Mike.
You're welcome.
I am doing that.
Don't
I am
give
doing
him
that.
ideas, you ass.
I am doing that. I am doing that. I'm gonna get paint this
You have
weekend, and
gone
my belt's gonna have NGO on the belt. That's a hell of an idea,
Gone
Michael.
corporate.
So,
And it's gonna be on shirts. It's gonna be on shirts. You can buy a
Yeah,
shirt
copyrighted
that
by
has
Big
just like in
Dog.
wrestling.
Copyrighted by Big.
It's gonna have a championship belt on the front of the shirt, and it's gonna say NGO on it. Nonsensical Nonsense on the back.
we'll do that, sure.
Order.
Well,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
that was
have to
good.
get
I like
going.
that, Michael. That was good.
Let's go do a quick wrap up and exit song. Because I
I'm
have to
actually
get, when
writing
I
that
get
down.
these kids to bed, I have to get to bed because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow too.
Guys planning on a four-way mud wrestling. Considering that
What?
I think I'm
How's
bigger
your
than
chicken?
everybody on here except for a height with Glick and maybe Tony D. That would be interesting.
I'm not interested. Only with
I know.
pretty much just-
I know. I'm.
Only with tiny muscled up Latino
only
men will
with
he
women.
mud wrestle.
Only mud wrestle women with goggles.
Oh, Jeff would be no problem. It'd be like
Ascarte.
Oh, you'd be
more
surprised.
Ascarte.
in Wild Hogs.
Together.
Pistachios?
Yeah,
I'm not out of the park.
Sit your
Just put my hand out for
yeah.
Jeff.
Looking
Like
ass
calm
down somewhere.
down, little guy. Sit down.
If it's mud wrestling, you won't be able to hold on to me, sir. You ever
No,
try
I
to catch a
didn't
grease pig?
say that, Jay.
But with all that being said, gentlemen,
I don't know where you got that from. A four-way wrestling, that would be interesting, is what I said.
I'm not
I
mud
hate to
wrestling
be
no
the bearer of
man.
bad news, but you know I feel like
Vicky's
Because
got
I will
hers
do,
in,
I will
Tina's
do a
got
full
hers in.
Karate Kid and sweep the leg, take out your knees.
You have to reach
My
the leg
go-to.
first, Tony.
I'm not getting in the
Jeff.
mud with you motherfuckers, first of all. I'm just not.
I fight.
I'm with Tony. I'm not getting in the mud with you guys, but I'll get in the ring.
I don't even want to
But
fight
I have a bad feeling that, unfortunately for Mike and Tony, or Mike and Jeff, Tony and I would throw a curveball and swerve your asses and just double team you.
I'm not even after y'all. There's people I want to get in the ring, but y'all get passes.
I mean,
He's still trying.
You
Look,
my black belts?
the guy finally made it to main event status, and he's still living in a co-main event world.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're gonna be a champion, you got to carry yourself properly.
I carry myself properly. I defend my championship every week. I'm a fighting champ. I accept and welcome. I raised the bar for you guys this week.
10.
Buck 6, buck 7. Give me 10.
that's Jay. That's not
Give me
what he
10.
said. I said that. He said that.
Give me
Glick
10.
and Tony.
Mike, don't listen to Jay.
Double team
Mike, don't listen to
everybody
Jay. Don't listen to Jay. Jay be on one. Don't. I got you.
Jay's gonna get smacked around too. Jay's gonna think he's be on the outside of the ring, not doing anything, minding his business. He's gonna get
He's
smacked
gonna end
around
up
too.
getting the chair.
Oh God, you motherfuckers!
But since I had to wait until the end of the show this week, Saturday night, I'm gonna wear this bad boy with the newly christened NGO across it.
Still get you one of the Magnum 44 markers, Chris.
Right? I think I have something at work I can pick up and.
Oh yeah.
But
Give you
we
something
do need to
do
wrap
during the
this up.
week, yes.
What's that?
It give you something to do.
Yeah, right at work.
Oh.
No, actually I work today, but
Slap you during the day, motherfucker. I know exactly how hard you work.
Chuck calls me during the day. I talk to Jody
Call it for
during
like
the
3
day.
hours at a time.
Click Nation.
Oh, no shit. No
Yeah.
shit. I snapped him, and like 3 hours later, like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I was taking a nap. What's up? I'm like, really,
Yeah.
fucker? You're at work.
Nation of Glick. Legion of Glick.
Glick World
The
Order.
LOG.
Three more, boys.
Glick World Order.
3 more
That's all
what?
it is. The man said he
my
got to go
dad.
put the kids to bed. Let's go.
The LOG. That's what's up. Join the LOG, the Legion of Glick. And only a wrestling fan will understand what that is.
It's true.
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom. Sorry.
You keep using that
Well,
word.
yeah,
I think
tag
it
team
means
Legion of
I
Doom.
think it means
Degeneration haps.
Legion means many. Like there's only one
We need
place.
some nonsensical We need some
You,
nonsensical nonsense
you
wrestling.
could say army of one maybe, but you can't go Legion of Lick. There's only one.
No, that's what the
Degeneration
followers will
haps.
be. That's what my followers will be. They'll be the LOG.
See, that's where the budget goes for is all the payoffs you got to do for winning these things.
The Glick Age Outlaws. I like that.
Might I? Yeah, I like that. Who?
I like that.
Did you
The
come up with that,
Glick
Tony?
Age, I just thought of that just now. The Glick
I
Age
like that.
Outlaws. Okay.
Hell yeah.
The Glick Age
Oh,
Outlaws.
you didn't know? Your ass
You
better
better
call
ask somebody.
somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Girls.
Degeneration X.
I loved it. I
Tag
loved
team champions of
Outlaws.
the world.
But we do need to wrap up tonight, guys. It was a fun show. Michael, I'm sorry you missed most of it. Are you good Saturday?
Yeah, how are the kids?
Yeah, I should be
Okay.
free to.
Okay, cool.
Everything
So
good?
Saturday night we'll have a brand new episode. Join us here live.
Well,
Cool nonsense.
Close.
If you don't have the app, download that notification.
How do you hear the burps
come in
and
here, we're
nothing
gonna be
you
drafting
said? That's
a
that bullshit.
top
We heard
10.
you burping more than we heard what you said. That's so fucked up.
yeah, I was gonna
That
say
is-
you froze for that
You
whole
froze
entire
like a
first
motherfucker.
speech.
You froze, and then we heard you.
Okay.
burp.
And like
The
the
only
only
voice
I will
was
say
too
it
much.
I mean, it probably wasn't important, but go ahead.
Oh, it was important. I'll say it again. Join us live Saturday night for a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. If you don't already have the Haps app, download it. Follow Nonsensical Nonsense so you get the little notification that pops up on your screen. Do not follow Tony because your phone will legitimately blow up in your hand from the notifications.
It does. It happens.
That's why
But we will
my
be
nickname
live with a
up
brand
here
new
is
show.
My nickname up here is gonna be Beeper.
Right. Join us live for a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. We will be drafting a brand new because the champ
Starting 10.
has layeth down the gauntlet. And I said I don't want 5, I want 10. So we're going to be doing a
It's gonna take
starting
so long.
10. No, it won't.
It's gonna be
No, it
3-hour
won't.
episode of just us.
No, it won't. We're gonna fly through it. Make your top 10.
Yeah, we need to
don't need
breeze through
long,
it, so don't-
exaggerated
don't-
stories.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
just say. And I'm just using these because I know they can't be used, but just say, Will Carlton, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You don't got to get long-winded with it. Let's just rock out this top 10. Then we'll do that, and we'll probably shoot for that in the second hour. So the first hour we'll be able to get in here, bullshit, do all of the shit we need to do, and then we'll shoot for it in the second hour. And then the third hour we'll do the third part of the top 10 highest grossing movie franchises of all time. But with that being said, everybody who listened, everybody who watched, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Michael, Jeffrey, Tony, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here twice a week, 3 times a week, hanging out with me, shooting the shit. You know, we're doing some good things here. Things are coming about. Things are happening. So I do greatly appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who listens, everybody who watches, all that fun jazz. If you're not already, go ahead and give us a follow on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the Tiki-Taki. Also, join us live every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday right here on Haps TV. Download the app. It's free. Give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. You'll get the notification. You can come in here and hang out in the chatters box, shoot shit with us. Speak your mind, if you want. Don't get your feelings hurt if you say something dumb and we come back at you. And then you can get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your podcast and jollies. If you want to get your list in, I think they're pretty filled up right now for this week. But any other time you want to get your list in for the starting 5 chatters box list, go ahead
I
and
just got the winner.
email us. That's what you said about Gail Sayers and Brian.
No. I got one that we all know, and no one can argue how good it is.
Okay, fair enough.
But yes, you can
But if you
email us
want
at
to get your list in,
nonsensicalnonsenspodcast@gmail.com. Send in your list. Keep it at 5. Like I said, we'll take up to 6 people. Of course, Jody, Betty, Tina, we definitely want you guys to do it again. Sent for the part 2. so we can go ahead and get you guys in there, and then we take up to 3 more.
Yep. So that is a special request from all 4 of us. I don't think any one of us is going to argue that you 3 ladies, we want you in there for our part 2. So make it happen, Cap'n. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something. But anyways, we're going to end the show the only way we know how with our guys in Blacktop Mojo. If you're not already, check them out everywhere and anywhere you stream music. Follow them on all social media. And I need to get better at this, and I want to start doing this at the beginning of the show. This is your guys' job, not to let me forget this. But special shout out and a special thank you to Rock Lee of EDM Combat for our intro music. When we start the show, I shout him out every time I post an episode. But I want to get better at shouting them out on the show. So, check out EDM Combat on all social media as well.
We're
gonna wrap this bad boy up.
Putting everything up there. Mama Glick, you still there? I'm about to put it on the camera for you so you can see what I got.
Yep. We're going to wrap this up with a little... It's become the official outro for Nonsensical Nonsense. Blacktop Mojo, Wicked Woman. It's got a slow intro, a slow burn, so... Go ahead and put up whatever you need to put up on the camera. Again, love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Mike, we'll see you Saturday. Jeff, see you Saturday. Tony, I'll see you Saturday. Much love, fuckers. Enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo. Well, don't do it yet. Get your old shit chuck strike, you sons of bitches.
Sir, can I help you? Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself?
Sir,
this is a speed
Speedy Mart.
We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good. No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with. I've got some sharp cutter combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker fragrant with a cheese, baby. All right. Well, let me just take one of these lighters, and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray and
$14
borrow
lighter.
your bathroom key as well.
I
Yeah,
can't get over that.
All right.
That's going to be the first question I ask when we get these guys on the
There.
show.
Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be
What's with the fucking
62.
What's with the fucking lighter, guys?
Change, sir. We're in a coin shortage.
I don't know what the hell it is.
they're gonna be like, you guys are way too
president.
detailed.
Whatever, man. Okay.
Corona.
That's. No, I'm sorry.
God damn you two. I heard both of those remarks, by the way, you asshole.
Oh, I know.
Spirit in
Here it comes. We need Tony to get out of the old shit show. Oh shit, Chuck.
Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck.
Don't look at me like that, you son of a bitch. Give it to him, Jeffrey.
Deuces!
Michael! Peace out! Tony!
Holla at your boy anytime. You already know I'm in here. Peace.
Goodbye, motherfuckers. Thank y'all for hanging out. We'll see you guys Saturday night for a brand new episode. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your week. We out of here.